phone. Let's see. It's so bright. Hopefully this fit, y'all. I got some. Is this skinny pop? And it went down my throat already. Hold on. I had some greasy food earlier. It was good, but it was greasy. So now I'm burping it up. Excuse me. Trying to drink my water. I know people be saying like you supposed to drink like carbonated beverages and stuff like pop to burp like gas up, but that don't work on the new greasy food. That don't work on the new greasy food. Like you damn near gotta throw that shit up. And again, this is why I say I try not to eat too much fried food. It just be too greasy. Greasy food. It just be messing up my stomach. Why do you use this hat? Oh my gosh. Every time y'all say them things, your Negro, it low-key be funny. I'm sorry. I miss y'all though. I miss oh my God, what did I do? I'm so irritated. Oh my God, because I don't know how to turn this off. What? How do I turn this off? How do I turn this off? Retouch. Okay. Oh my gosh. I'm like, oh. Oh, thank you. I still got one more vlog from Thailand. I still got one more vlog from Thailand. I still got one more. I got a food vlog from Thailand that I forgot. I keep forgetting to upload because I got to unupload it, edit it because apparently it has some copyrighted sound in it. The K-pop demon hunter. Keep your hair protected for. I just got it done today, y'all. So I just got it done today. Ooh, apparently not. But I'm probably gonna wear this bonnet for like 3 days, and then I just maybe like 4 days. Then I just stop caring. Then I don't see how people do it. Somebody told me on TikTok, they said you are so rough with your hair. I'm like, sorry. I just stopped caring after like the 4th day. Thank you. I didn't messed up the sides. I guess I'll comb them down tomorrow. Let's see what this say. Oh my gosh. You back in the States, girl? Yeah. I was on that. That was 4 months ago, babe. 3 months. Yeah, 4 months ago. I went to Thailand. I was to Thailand in May. The vlogs just take a while, but yeah, them vlogs are pretty old. It take a while to get edited, but yes, I haven't left the state since then. I was just thinking about my next trip. I was just thinking about my next trip. Yeah, I think I want to go to St. Martin for my birthday. I know my birthday is 5 months away. It's like almost a half a year. But I want to go to St. Martin for my birthday. St. Martin for my birthday. I don't really Quebec. Maybe one day. I really want to go to Mexico City. I want to go to Mexico City before the year open. Why St. Martin? Because look, I like to go somewhere that's warm, and it's somewhere that's warm, and it's somewhere that I feel like me and my friends can have fun. So I've been there before. I've been to St. Martin before. I might have St. Martin vlogs on here. I'm home, baby. I haven't been nowhere in besides Atlanta. I went to Atlanta last month. But that doesn't count. That ain't nowhere. 30 minute, I mean, hour and a half flight. But yeah, I haven't been anywhere really. All the Muhas love St. Martin. Chicago. Somebody on Threads said Chicago feels like a small city. A small city that just happened to have 3 million people in there. I want to go to Jersey. Right, because I'm just sitting in the bed. Just yeah, St. Martin. I went to St. Martin in 2023. It's beautiful. I think my friends would love it. It's beautiful. So this is an unpopular opinion. Hopefully the people don't cancel me for it. But I think St. Martin. Okay, I know this sounds crazy, but stick with me. I feel like St. Martin is like a cleaner version of Jamaica, vibe wise. They also have good food. They just don't have any jerk food. I couldn't find any jerk food when I was there. I'm sure they have it. I couldn't find it personally. So I think of Jamaica, and I love Jamaica, but I just think St. Martin is like a suburban version of Jamaica. I want to go to London too. I wanted to go to London and Paris this summer. The bank account wasn't having it though, y'all. So I guess I'll just be going to Stony Island. Is that geared? No, Skinny Pop. Skinny Pop. I shouldn't be eating it because it's too late to be eating. But yeah. I was on the Dutch side. I stayed on the Dutch side, but I went on both sides. Yeah, I went on the French side twice. I had a food tour. I had a food tour that went all over the island. They Dutch and which and then I went to what's that popular place? Is it Rainbow Cafe? I went to Rainbow Cafe on the French side. Could gamble in the casino. Really? I did not go to the casino, and I stayed in Mahu Beach. I stayed like in some Airbnbs right behind, like right on Mahu Beach, and I know it was a casino at the corner. I kept saying every day I was gonna go in, never did. Do you watch other content creators that review food? Yeah, all the time. Um, so I did a food review earlier, and somebody was like asking me. They was like asking me a whole bunch of stuff, like questions and stuff. People recognize me out in public. They was asking me a whole bunch of stuff, and I was just telling them, like, yeah, you gotta study. You have to study. I mean, yes, I do this for fun. I admit, yes, I do this for fun, but also this is my career. And in your career, you know how just like athletes, they watch film of like other players and stuff like that. Yes, I definitely do watch other content creator food reviews. That's how you pick up ideas. That's how you learn new things. Like you got to study. Like if you want to be good in anything, you have to study. Most memorable place you've been outside the states, probably Thailand. Are you going to the Air and Water Show? Probably not. I got a lot of stuff to do. It's too hot. It was hot as hell today. I had to get up early to go to my hair appointment. My hair appointment was at 9 o'clock, 9:30, 9 o'clock. So, by the time I walked up in the shop, it was like 9:15 or whatever, or 9:30. I think maybe 9:30 on the dot. I'm lying. And then it kind of took her a minute to do my hair. So it took like 3 hours. So I walked out at 12:30. I was like, what the heck? Because you know, at 9, it's kind of like it's not really that hot. Y'all know how the day progresses, and then you just walk outside at 12. I was like, oh my gosh, you should go to. I do want to go to. I want to go to Europe, but I ain't got no Europe money. I ain't got no Europe money. And I tell y'all this all the time. I don't flex. I don't flex what I don't have. Would you go? I literally want to go to Greece so bad. Like last year, I was like, I want to go to London, Paris, and Greece. I want that to be one trip. How have you been adjusting to your newfound fame? I don't have any fame. There's people that know recognize me. Why no money? Where the money gonna come from, y'all? Where the money gonna come from? I wanna. Yeah, people always tell me about Portugal. I also want to go to what is that country? Ibiza, Spain. Yeah, Spain, Ibiza. I want to go there. Me and my friend, we just be talking. Stop it. I know you be getting. Is getting recognized. I'm talking with food in my mouth. Getting recognized, is that fame? You work. This is the work. I'm a starving artist. Have y'all seen the black Scottish people on TikTok? Who knew that there was black Scottish people? I know I need to stop talking and eating, but this is I love this skinny pop. And it's like 3 cups of it is only like 150 calories. That's why I love it. And it tastes really good too. I got the salt and pepper can. I did not know that it was black people in Scotland. I did not know. I did not know that until they got on TikTok. I promise you, I would have never thought that that was a thing. And then they have like accents. They have the accent. You'll be poor your whole life with this work. Damn. Well, okay. So you said okay. So I was saying I don't have lots of money because I'm a struggling artist and stuff like that. But okay, so look, this is how I look at it. I was also poor at work, but now I get to work maybe 3 to 4 hours a day versus 9 to 5. And let's be real, a 9 to 5 is not a 9 to 5. A 9 to 5 is really an 8 to 6. So that's how I think of it. Watch The Last King Scott. Oh, really? Oh, let me go watch that. So I was telling people, somebody sent me this article. One of my, I don't want to call it. It's like he's an associate. He's an associate. I don't want to call him a friend. He sent me this article. The article has been saying like a lot of black women have been getting laid off and fired. Like they're like 300,000 like this whole year. He sent that article to me, which I don't know why. He sent that article to me, and I was like, yeah, I thought he was trying to be funny because I thought it had been. I thought he knew that I got laid off or whatever. And he was like, no. He was like, yeah, I don't got TikTok. And I was like, oh, brother, yeah, he don't have TikTok, so he don't really watch my TikToks. I was like, yeah. He's like, so what you been doing? I'm like, I've been making content. That's what pays the bills. That's what pays. He's like, are you gonna go back to work? I said, no. I said, for as long as I can pay my rent and have a couple dollars, I will continue this. Like, I've been seeing so many TikToks and people been saying like, yeah, I'm going back to work and stuff like that. And you know what? Like, oh my God. How do you get paid from who pays you? Last name first. You pay me, actually. The platforms pay me. But yeah, I was like, for as long if I can make my rent, have a couple dollars to like get my hair done, have a couple dollars to get my hair done. I mean, I already have savings. I have savings. I can keep my savings net. Have a couple dollars to get my hair done. I will continue to do this. I don't understand. Like when I just saw a video right before I logged on here, the girl, she was like, yeah, I'm going back to work. I'm going back to work because I was an influencer and some brands paid late and I had some unexpected expenses. Like I say this all the time. If I ever have to go back to work, because I'm not ashamed to go back to work. I did TikTok first. Like people always ask me like, "Oh, how did you start?" People think like I started on Instagram because Instagram always been around. I literally created my Instagram like almost a year after I started my TikTok. It's good to see other. Hey, but yes, I was like, even if I had to go back to work, I would literally go back to work, build another emergency savings, quit again to do content. Like I would literally do that. Like that's how life would go. However it takes to get like $30,000, $40,000 just to like sit in my bank account, I would literally do that and then quit and then start back content again. That's how much I don't like working. Cause I see so many people like talking about, oh yeah, I'm going back to work. It just would never last. Like you get, yes, dedication. Like you gotta keep trying. Like I'm not giving up. I am not giving up. You know what I'm saying? I wish I was on Section 8. God damn, I just paid my rent. And TikTok drops their checks on the 15th. Gone within a minute. Gone within a minute. I woke up today, I woke up at 8:30. Everything I made from TikTok was already gone. It's already allocated to bills. I wish. I'm starting 9 to 5. I'm starting 5. Man, if I had a better body, I'm not gonna lie, I probably would start at OnlyFans. But I'm kind of, I got a little gut, a little flabby gut. I'm not about to put that on the internet. What did you do? I was an accountant, a senior accountant. Feet finder, right? I could do feet finder. I could do some feet, but I'm not doing no OnlyFans, especially not. I'm kind of big too, so I'm not about to be putting myself on there trying to look cute, and I got a gut. Oh wow. You know what? A lot of people, you know what? Okay, so let me tell you this. Who is okay? Hold on. I hate when y'all be that. Shasta McNasty. So it's a lot. It's this. How should I say it? It's this attitude around like content creators and artists and stuff like that. And I feel like a lot of people, they kind of want you to be working because I think that makes them feel better about themselves and them working a traditional job and stuff like that. But then people, and they'll be like, no, you can't count on content because this and this and this. But people don't realize, people say that because they don't recognize content as a real job. So just like you said, I got hurt from my job. So content is what I do now to make money. People don't realize, like, okay, so it's the same thing. Like you got hurt at one job and so you get like a more sedentary job. But people don't realize content as a job, and they don't want other people to realize content as a job. Do you have to pay for your food you taste? Yes. What's the next trip you planning? I want to go to St. Martin for my birthday. But it's really far ahead. So I put it on the floor, but I could possibly change that to St. Lucia. Would you do part-time work from home? No, baby. No. Don't ask me. Don't ask me for nothing. You can't. Do you know how hard it is to even get a part-time work from home job? I'm spending New Year in Chicago. Is that a good idea? I'm not a good person to ask. I have not been out in Chicago for New Year's Eve since the pandemic. Before, back in the day, I used to love me New Year's Eve. I'm old now, so I don't know. How do you do something? Hey, I really wish I had a deep story for y'all about creating content. I started creating content in 2020 like everybody else. I wanted to start being a travel creator, y'all. I wanted to start being like a travel business owner. Like I actually have like a thing where I used to build itineraries. I used to want to build people itineraries for their trip. Like say you're going to like a place like Colombia and stuff like that. I was like, okay, I'll build your itinerary. I'll look up the hotels, the flights, the activities, and all of that. And I'll build you an itinerary because people, that people go places and they literally don't know what to do. So I started content to like market that. But then, pandemic, didn't have no money to travel, got laid off, literally got laid off 2 weeks after starting that business. So that thing was, you would think that would make me want to like go harder, but no. One thing about me is I like to dwell. Like I had got laid off and I was like, okay, well, let me just spend like 2 months not doing nothing. So I mean, I guess I was creating content, but I really wasn't taking it serious. And then 2 months turned to like 6 months. Then it's then your little unemployment go out. Then you got to get back to work. So yeah, and then work. I was creating content. I was building a following when I was unemployed the first time. And then, you kind of get into work and then you fall off. So I was working really hard, but at the same time, I was just really overburdened and I fell off in like 2023. And then, yeah, 2024, I was doing it. And then, yeah. When did I get, oh, yeah, 2024, y'all. Then I got laid off in 2024. How tall are you? I'm 5'6". I also just saw this video. Thank you for some good questions to have me talking. I also just saw this video. She said, as a woman, what's your height preference? She said she don't understand why like short women want tall dudes or whatever. She said she's like five. She said she's 5'3". She said she's like, okay, I'm okay with a guy that's like 5'8", 5'9", 5'10". I wish I can go back to work. I wish I could go back to work. Just legit can't. Right. And so, you have to do what you have to do. And, if content is a way to pay your bills, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. I just got in from the State Fair crossing line. What about streaming? I want to. I want to stream. I'm not that interesting of a person. I be trying to tell people that. So you know what? If you ever meet me in person, don't ever be telling like she's not all. I'm telling you right now, I don't think I'm that interested in person. I'm telling you right now. You know what? I love this. I love this journey in my content creation. I say this all the time. I will be a very successful content creator. I'll be the first millionaire in my family. I am putting that on the floor. But it's some things that I have to tell y'all. Because, people, they'll be like, yeah, you just think these content creators. No, I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you right now. Let me see right here. It's okay. Let me stop taking this off. I'm not taking it off no more. I'm not taking it off anymore. This is getting messed up. I'm telling you right now, I don't think that's interesting. Now I get so many requests. They be like, "Oh, can I eat with you?" I'm like, I'm not that interested. Like, you don't have to eat with me. You don't have to eat with me. So you're still a virtual assistant. No, my content did not help with my business whatsoever. A lot of content was like, I just was not, I'm a better content creator now because I think the audience is better. Back in 2022, when I first started this, I think the audience was low-key was a little slow. I'm not gonna lie. I think the audience was a little slow. I used to like create like realistic content creation. I used to like, people used to always say like, you remember back in the day, like when they was like, oh, you need to search for your flights on Tuesday at 3 a.m. I used to be like, that does not matter. It finally's gotten debunked. But nobody wanted to hear that in 2022. Nobody wanted to hear that. Have you ever heard of yes? They're both on the same block. I don't like House and Wings. I like Pookie's crack cake though. They were not my no, I'm trying to say they were not my audience. This is 2022. They weren't my audience. They literally were not my audience. This was other people's audience. They would say like people would make videos like, oh, you need to search, or they'd be like, oh, all inclusives in the United States. None of this stuff existed. None of this stuff is true. It was a COVID shot. Y'all see how I just licked the crumbs off my lip? It was somebody on my, YouTube. They were like, why didn't your mother teach you how to eat? Why do you have stuff on your face? They were talking about like the butter that I had on my face. And it was like the butter was on my face for like 2 seconds. I was like, damn, can I wipe it off? Like, dang, stuff can't get on your face when you eating. Like you can't miss your lip. You can't miss the hole in your mouth. People be so mad. Somebody messaged me a couple days ago and they were like, I love your content, but can you stop eating on camera? Or can you cover your mouth when you eat? What's the name of the restaurant came in city you said you're gonna go to? Wings Galore. Somebody just commented that on my page. Wings Galore. I still have not made it. I just be lying. I was supposed to go. I was supposed to go see my nephew today. That did not happen. It was a very long day. That did not happen. That did not happen at all. What time is it? Oh. You got so much energy. Right. I shouldn't have much. as long as this day was. I love Chicago Heights love, period. Thank you. I'm full of energy as well. Thank you. They they eating me up saying Northside tacos is better than Southside tacos. What's Naptown? I think that's just a light, y'all. I've actually been a little insecure about my skin lately, and I have nobody to blame but myself because I have not been eating good at all this summer. And I'm usually, you know what, I feel like skin is not bad if you're like eating whole foods and even bad food you can eat. But it's like when you start eating like the processed food, so like candy, um, things that are processed. I was thinking because like I went to a barbecue restaurant today. I don't consider that processed. That's just cooked food. I mean, it might be greasy, like I did say, it is a little greasy and stuff like that, but I don't consider that processed. But like a lot of candy, a lot of ice cream, a lot of pop, and I've been eating all that this summer, and I feel like my skin has been taking a what you call. I've been like my skin has been taking a toll. So I'm trying to scale back. Answer my question. I want to try to go. Yes, definitely try to go harder. When I had went to Thailand earlier this year, I was gone for a while. So like nobody was in my apartment, which is crazy because I've been in this apartment for like 2 years. And I went live like I think maybe like a couple days after I got back, and my smoke detector was beeping, and I was on live, and they were like, "Oh my God, y'all turned up on me! Y'all turned up on me!" And I was like, "Damn!" It was like, is it bothering you that bad? Is it bothering you that bad? They y'all really don't like that. No picture. How did you feel going by yourself? I felt great. I've been to A. That's my second time being in Asia, and I just do not think I would have had a. I personally don't know. I didn't say this. It could not happen. I'm going to say I personally don't know anybody who could have made that trip better. Like, I think like certain things you just have to do by yourself. And a trip to Asia, like I feel like bringing anybody that I know would just add to like my anxiety. And I don't even have anxiety. But like I travel with my friends to like more, I'm not gonna say more developed, but it's not as far, and the culture shock is just not as crazy to the places, and they give me anxiety there. So I just cannot imagine going to like Asia with them. 90th and Ashland. I think I saw that today. I got my hair done. I got my hair done on 83rd and Ashland today. So no, I didn't see it because I came up. I didn't go down Ashland. Or did I? Because I had to go back around. Thank you. I think I'm not gonna say September. September, I'm not gonna lie. September, y'all probably gonna see a lot less content. But maybe like November, I've been like driving around. I've been seeing like a lot of like really, really low key places. And I said, I think I want to devote like a whole, maybe it is September. I want to devote like a whole month to like low key places. Like this place, I've never heard of it. It's never like you said, 876 jerk just never heard of it at all. But apparently it's open because I say this thing, y'all don't understand. I'm an accountant, so I look at the numbers. So you people can come in my comments and say the terrorist high streaming is clear. It's like I'm watching a recorded video. It's the light, y'all. It's the light. And then I'm really close. But like, no, I'm going to the air. No, I'm not going to the air restriction. But I say this all the time. People, you can come in my comments. You can say, "Oh, this restaurant nasty." You could say that I've been paid to say that this restaurant is good. But at the end of the day, I'm going to tell you guys, like, I am a business major. I have an accounting degree. I worked in accounting for almost 10 years. At the end of the day, if that restaurant is open, especially if it's been open for more than 5 years, no matter what I say, uh a lot, that means they have a consistent customer base. So I want to like start going out to restaurants that, like, no, I ain't gonna say nobody had heard of, but it's definitely like the ones that like don't really get that little, that kick on social media. Have you been to like, okay, and those are perfect examples, like Flav, Soul Vibes, Truffle. You see them on social medias. Yes, I've been to Soul Vibes. Yes, I have not been to Flavs and Truffle. I've been to Truffle when they were on the South Side. I mean, I don't, yeah, well, South Side. I guess now they're in Pilsen. So what's that? Southwest. Jerusalem Suites in Tinley Park. No, I feel like, yeah, somebody keep asking me that. I've never been to Flavs though. I've never been to Flavs. Plenty of nasty ass places that been opening up. Hey, it's nasty to you, but again, somebody liked it. Somebody liked it. Like, do you know like how much a restaurant needs to make per day to stay open? Like, I think most of like minimum, at least in Chicago, they at least need to make it like $600 or $700. Not gonna say that. They need to at least make a couple $100 a day. And most, if you average it by the average, if you divide it by the average meal, that's 15. So that means most places need they need a minimum of 30 to 40 customers per day. And my math might be wrong. So again, if they have been open, somebody like this. So I want to start making content on places like this have no social media presence. Are you going to be hosted anytime soon? Hosting what? You should try making different culture food. Try making it. No, I'm not doing that. Like cooking it. No, I'm not doing it. I'll go to a restaurant though. I'm not going to be cooking nobody else food. I'm not going to be cooking nothing else. I wanted to make some butter chicken and I was like, hell no, that shit look like it take a long ass time. Oh, like I did the wing thing. No, I don't think so. Like, I mean, who gonna hire me to host? I don't know why I think maybe because it was just like a very, very small thing. I think that's why. And plus I did like videos for them. Like, I didn't ask for any money. I didn't ask for anything. And I think they just like that. And, so I kind of had like that connection with them, but I don't think anybody asked me to host. I don't even think I was that interested in hosting. You ever do? I do, but I don't be feeling like, you did really, oh, thank you. Y'all know I'm from the suburbs. I just don't be like feeling like driving out there. Where's Miss Sasha? Right here on my damn leg. Right here. She said stop bothering her though. Because I bothered her when I got up the first time to get the popcorn. She's like, stop moving me. You should come to Miami. I do want to come to Miami. But I feel like I'm not going to like the food in Miami. I've been to Miami a couple times. But you know what? I'm not going to lie. Like the times I've been in Miami, I'm not going to lie. Like I stayed in like this tourist district. I ain't really branch out to eat. I did go to one Haitian spot. But I don't remember. I think I just had like a sandwich or something. So a ropa beja sandwich. I mourn that I didn't make content before. I mourn it. It's bitter. It's a bittersweet that I didn't start making content to 2021 because the places I've been before I started making content were so cool. Like I've been to Cuba before. I've been to Cuba. It was so fun. Colombia, that was a very nice time. When I first started making content, literally I went to, okay, so 2022, I turned in 28, 29. I went to Costa Rica. I went to Costa Rica for my birthday, but I had just started TikTok, like literally that month. I left on the 29th and I had started my TikTok. January 29th, I had started my TikTok like at the beginning of January. And so, I mean, I guess I was making content, but I really wasn't making content. When are you gonna go to Africa? Baby, when I get some Africa money, when I get some Africa, I can't even see. I just be talking. That's one thing about TikTok. I can't even see half the messages. Having the fry style over East. No, I've heard of it though. Haven't they been open for like a long time? Haven't they been open for like a long time? Fry style. I thought, you know what, I had did that video at Wood a Potato or do some food truck reviews. I did that thing at I did that video at Wood a Potato, and I'm not gonna lie, I did not think I was gonna like that. Like, I always thought that like loaded potatoes were just like I don't even know how. I don't know. I just thought I would not like it, but the shit was so fucking good. Like, it was so good. And I don't know. I think, you know what? I think like the bigger. So it's so funny. So the bigger a video goes, obviously the bigger a video is, like the more people that go, and the quality does go down. Like, you got to understand, these are small businesses, and I feel like Keith Lee tries to say this a lot. He's just good at ignoring. I feel like nobody reads Keith Lee they don't read his comments or anything, or people don't comment. People don't do that because Keith Lee is like global, so I feel like they feel they won't be heard, so they'll do it in my comments because I feel like I'm more of a local content creator. But like, the bigger a video goes, obviously the more like pushback it has. Like, they'll be like, oh no, mine wasn't made like that, but it's good. Like, that loaded potato, like I'm on to and did like the other video when I had said the girl, she messaged me that morning. She was like, "Hey girl, I'm making Italian turkey. Come pull up." And she's like, "Come at 2:30." I walked over there at 2, and she just happened to be at the door delivering somebody potato. Like, I'm like, now I'm a loaded potato fan. Where do you get money? Where do you get more money? Definitely TikTok. YouTube don't pay me nothing. Because most of my views come from TikTok shorts. Shorts don't pay anything. I have not cracked the code on long form. People don't watch my long form videos, so I don't get paid from that. You travel a lot, people listen. Listen to what? But I'm pooped. Gotta go to sleep. Good night. I understand. Would you go to the Hamptons? Yes, I would go to the Hamptons. I want to go just to see what it's like. They would hate me in the Hamptons. They would hate me in the Hamptons. Like, the content I would make in the Hamptons. Because y'all know what's this new word I've been hearing this past couple months is glazing. Like, I feel like a lot of like black creators have been glazing the Hamptons. You know, they're being very pretentious about it, very elitist about it. And I'm just like, yeah, they don't want my black. And I don't consider myself a ghetto, ignorant, stereotypical person. I just call stuff for what it is. And we know, it's like, y'all know that people speak a certain way about things to keep the integrity of it. Like, I feel like people say certain things about the Hamptons, but I feel like it's probably not all of that. I'm guessing it's just, just a very well-known, expensive suburb right outside of New York, because New York just happens to be a very rich city, and this is the Hamptons. It's like, what's different is it between the Hamptons and Evanston? Is it really any difference? It's just the proximity to a very, very large and rich city. Vegas is expensive now. When you get a room on the strip. Oh yeah, I've been hearing that. But you know what? You understand? Okay, so look, this is what I say. We got to start thinking for ourselves, guys. We got to start thinking for ourselves. A lot of people just don't have any money. They don't have any money. The pandemic paused people's life for a long time. So I feel like a lot of people, like, if let's just say the pandemic didn't happen. Let's be real. From 2015 to 2020, did things change? Did prices change? Did minimum wage change? It was going to change anyway. And I do think that the pandemic definitely escalated it. I definitely, because you know what, a lot of things dropped. So people still want to make up those profits. So when people say, oh, Las Vegas is expensive, is it expensive, or do people have less money, or they less have money, don't see the value in it as much anymore? Hampton's just expensive. A $25 turkey sandwich and some decent views. Hampton, just to get away from poor people, really. Do the strip club. I would have, you know what? It hurts me when I can't like post stuff on TikTok, because TikTok is my favorite platform, and TikTok blocks things so fast. I do a review at a strip club, they're gonna take that. They're gonna give me a strike so fast. What's your favorite food? But I would go to the Hamptons. But one thing now that I'm older, the pandemic was the shit. I got a big ass PPP. I never got that. I'm so sad. I got laid off during the pandemic, so I did get 8 weeks of like good unemployment $1,200 a week, baby. That was $1,200 a week. Was I getting $1,200? Yeah, I think I was getting $1,200. This this lady got a picture of coffee. It was $100 to her. And then every month I was kind of mad everybody that got it. You can't think like that. Don't be like that. Don't think like that. They have nice beaches and lobster rolls. That sounds like a great hook. I went to the Hampton this weekend and all I saw was like all they got is nice beaches and lobster rolls. That would be like a great opening. But I can't afford it, so let me shut the fuck up. Maybe one day. Definitely one day. I keep this. You know what's so y'all know what's so annoying about my life? I think that I'm not a very religious person, but I do think there is a higher power. I do believe in God, Jesus, all of that. I do believe it's power in the tongue, which I don't understand why I speak so negatively sometimes, because a lot of stuff that I say literally comes true. But you know what? I don't know what is holding up the money. I don't know what is holding up the money. But I swear I could say something and then like maybe not now, maybe not even in a year, but like 2 years, maybe even 3 years, that shit would come true. Dang, this little piece of hair I wanted to curl for tomorrow keep coming out. It'll come out. But yes, the money is like no matter what, I can say some stuff and it'll come true. But not that money, but not for some reason, not the money piece. Tyler Perry switched teams to what? Do you know how to cook? I can cook a little something, something, baby. I cook a little something, something. What's your purpose? To live a good life and be good to people. Be good to people that's good to me. Let me add that up in there. To live a healthy life. To live a healthy and prosperous life. What's your plans for the weekend? I got a little date tomorrow. Going to a steakhouse. And then Sunday, nothing. Look at the wall and think about, and then make content. Yes, that is very annoying. All people had y'all. Let me tell y'all this. I was just telling somebody. I just do not know what people did, and I spend terribly, y'all. Like to this day, I tell y'all. This month. I'm gonna say last month because technically July, but all the payments come in August. I made like $5,000 from content, and that's pretty good. Like this is net $5,000 net in content from content. Don't got none of it. Don't have any of it. I ain't gonna say I don't have it. Like I didn't get paid, but even by the time I get paid, I gotta pay the bills. So let's just say I can spend. I can spend some money. I can spend some money. But people I know was getting thousands, like thousands of thousands of thousands. Like what did you do with that money? What did you do with that money? Okay, so right before the pandemic. So let me tell y'all a story. What do you do about the noise neighbor? No, I don't have no OF. You could just send me super chat money if you wanna donate. Cause even if I did have an OF, it would never be anything me being naked on there. I would literally be on there just talking like I talk on here. So yes. But when your next picture, probably my birthday. More than likely my birthday. I ain't got no money, but I tell you this one thing, I'll find some money for my birthday. That's one trip I'm gonna always take is a birthday trip. I'm gonna find some money for that. But so March of 2019, I got into a car accident. I was in an Uber, and somebody hit the Uber. Obviously, the law firms, they were like sue. So I got like a little decent settlement, like $10,000, nothing too serious. At the time, I was struggling. I just had, and most of it was poor money management. But something you can call it poor money management, but at the same time, I just needed like a large chunk of cash to just like get me good. I think I ended up like netting like, yeah, maybe about like $10,000. And I think I spent like 3,000, maybe before I put 5,000 in my savings accounts until, and that's been 2020. Till this day, my savings account has never been below that. Sometimes people just need like a little bulk of money to just, to pay all their bills and just get to a good like starting point in life. And so like I just cannot imagine. And I think I've been good. Like I've been, like I said, I didn't fucked up some money. Ain't really got it. But that was like a good little amount to start with. That was a good little amount to start with. So now I just don't be understanding. Like I say, my savings has never been below that. Has not been below that little 5,000 of like little shell money that I got from the lawsuit. Since then, I've learned how to like manage it since then. But have you been to Oshaval? Yes, I love Oshaval. It's the best burger in the world. Anybody say different, just a hater. But yeah, so like people was getting all that PP money, like thousands of dollars. Like, what did you, and they don't have anything, like nothing. What did you do with it? Like, I'm not gonna, and I've gotten big chunks of money, but I just cannot imagine getting free big chunks of money. Like, the big chunks of money I worked for. I did a collab with Uber 2 years ago, and I made 15,000 from that. I paid off a lot of bills. I got even more. I put a lot of it in my savings. I went to St. Martin. I made money, but it's like, what did these people do with these thousands of money from the PPP? Right. If you made a business, you have something to show for. And I'm not saying they don't have it. I'm just saying, what did they do? Like, please tell me, what did you do with it? What did you do with it that you could show for it now? What did you do with it that you could show for it now? Like, they don't have nothing. Like, the people I know, I mean, nothing to the point where they're asking people for money. That's what I mean. Like, to the point they're asking people for money. Like, I know I'm just being nosy. I'm not saying you did. I'm just being nosy. Who did what? What are we talking about? PPP. Like, what did people do with the money? They got money when bro started asking for money. Couldn't wait. Like, what was they doing? I remember somebody was telling me a story, but it was a secondhand story. You can't read too much into these stories. But he was saying that he got the PPP loan. He tried to fly out some Instagram models, and they didn't want to fuck him. But then he was like, they went to Miami. He said he took them shopping. But I was like, how much money did he have? He said they didn't want to give him no ass, but he took them shopping, bought sections at the club. And I know that just sounds very, very stereotypical, but the part I was hung up on was the girls. Like, I'm not gonna lie. If I would have got some PPP money, I definitely would have went to Miami. I'm not going to lie. I'm not over. I'm gonna let y'all know right now. This is why I don't like when people talk about like black stereotypes, because to me, I don't think I'm a stereotype. But hey, I'm not gonna lie. I like some of the stereotypical things are fun. No matter how much, I don't like how people. I don't. One thing I don't like what black people do is when they try to move too far away from stereotypes. Like some of the stereotypes are okay. Like, you don't need to fight that. You don't need to fight that. Miami is a great city. It's a great city. It's a great city, especially like if you're from like the Midwest. Like, it is a great city within America. You have to admit, it's great weather, great beaches. It's a lot of fun things to do. Like, I don't care how much people like, oh, I don't want to go to Miami. I want to go to St. Tropez. F that. Miami is a great city. So I'm not going to lie. I probably would have, I probably have, no, I have not. Did it come out today? Did it come out today? I've been seeing a lot of people post it. So yes, I definitely probably would have went to Miami if I would have got a PPP, but I wouldn't have spent all my money. I would have just went, had a good time. I probably would have had a nice little Airbnb. I wouldn't have rented no car. I heard they said the guys were renting cars. I definitely wouldn't have bought no section. But again, I'm a woman, so um, I wouldn't have spent all my money, but I definitely would have went to Miami. Not gonna lie. I got two checks, 60 both times. What you do? Damn, baby. And you still here to live another day? I'm from South Florida. It's just another city close to me. Hey, it's a nice city to me. Why are you sleeping? Sleeping, drinking water? Don't sleep, wake you up. Yes, I hear one of my classmates from college. He lives in Miami. What's that cool neighborhood everybody was talking about? Uh Bur- Brickle, and he always saying how much bad the traffic is. He always posting like on Snapchat and stuff like how bad the traffic is. The Seattle traffic is bad. I said, doesn't water wake you up? Typing PA. People on YouTube are weird. Shitty hate driving down that bitch. Yeah, I was talking about. Oh, thank you, Mr. Rogers, for the $1.99. Now, yeah, that's reading. Still here. I put everything in my mama name. Period. Period. It's a friendly neighborhood. Brickle. Okay. So, oh yeah. No, I'm not taking it off. I'm in my room. Y'all hate black women so much because you know what the main thing y'all say when people wear bonnets is like, why are you wearing it outside? It is 12 o'clock. I'm literally in my room. I'm wearing it. But anyway, I just wanted to bother y'all. But shit, I didn't forget what the hell I was about to say. Oh, yes, guys. I was, I was at a restaurant today. I was doing a food review, and you know what? I'm not gonna lie. Like doing food reviews now, it's just getting a little extra. I can't sit there because a lot of people come and talk to me like when I'm trying to record and stuff like that. So like sometimes got y'all people like, why are you eating so fast? Like sometimes I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I do be rushing. I do be rushing. I'm like, let me get these shots. Let me get 2 or 3. Let me get. Oh, thank you, King Grayson. Can you sing? Can I sing? Anyway, back to what I was saying. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I do be rushing because I just kind of want to get it over, because usually I'll have like a light or something. I just kind of want to get it over so I can just like, leave and, or just like sometimes, if I'm with my friends, I'll just, try to just get a few bites of food so I can put the light away. So I'll do that. So, guys, I was doing a food review today, but I was doing like a big one. I was doing like a big one because like I ordered a lot of food because I wanted to showcase a lot of food. But so I had stood up. I stood up today. And let me preface this by saying, if it's any women in the chat, you understand. I don't know if men understand this, but I am currently ovulating. So I got the ovulation body. So y'all know how the stomach be on flat. Like obviously I got a little pudge, a big pudge. Somebody said my waistline is suffering. But anyway, I got a little stomach. I got a little gut. But when you ovulating, the gut kind of like, it be flat. And so I was talking to one of my supporters. She was like, I'm not gonna lie. I would have thought you would have been big as a house as much as you be eating. Because I stood up to talk to her. She's like, hi, I follow you. So I was eating and I stood up to talk to her. She was like, yeah, I would have thought you would have been big as a house. And I was like, well, damn. Like, what do I be? I thought I showed my body in my video. She was like, and I don't say anything because I understand. I understand that people, like I'm not gonna lie, y'all. Like I stand with you guys. I've seen creators that I thought I seen them. I thought I seen their body. No, I'm not gonna say I thought I seen their body. I thought I knew how they looked until I saw them in person. I was like, yes, they are definitely bigger than they are. So I don't really care when people say that to me. But I thought I showed my body. I thought I showed my body. Ovulating women be like werewolves ready to kill. I don't know. I think you know what? I don't know if you guys watched one of my like vlogs or something. I did like a vlog back in like May, and I was like, yeah, I'm picking up my birth control because I'm not, you won't see me at the clinic this year. You won't see me at the clinic. So I'm picking up my birth control. And I'm not gonna lie, like the birth control, I think the birth control is birth controlling. It make you don't want to do anything. So I understand like the ovulating, the werewolves and stuff like that. Not me. Not me. Oh, people don't like, I just realized that people don't like lives on YouTube. Really? I mean, you see, I don't be saying like and like stuff like that because I don't want to beg anybody for support. Like, if you don't like me, baby, I promise you it's okay. Because, as soon as you start asking people to like and subscribe, they feel like you are obligated to them. And then that's the same people that be like, I'm going to unfollow because you do that. I'm like, no, baby, I'm not going to force you to like and follow. I promise. Do restaurants pay you for reviews? Some of them do. Y'all love asking that question. Some of them do. Not that many, though. I wish it was more. I get up on here and tell y'all how I don't have no money. If they paid me, if more restaurants paid me, I could take that trip to Europe. Are your reviews honest? No. I lie in all of them. They're not. Because they're not. Like, if you got to ask, they're not. Would be the, I just don't, yeah. I mean, if you gotta ask, baby, no. If you gotta ask if my reviews are honest, then no, they not. What you want me to say? It's like y'all be wanting, I'm not about to keep telling y'all. I'm not, y'all be begging for authenticity, baby. Don't go. Don't go. Where do you make the bulk of your money? Performance things. But yeah, people sometimes that are paid have live or compensation. That's not me, baby. Y'all have to look. Y'all got to check the numbers. Y'all have to check the numbers. I don't have to do that. And then that's what, what? I'm sorry. I apologize because you know what? I do believe some people be lying, but you got to realize you got to check the numbers, baby. I don't have to do that. Like, I don't have to. I don't have to do that. I can literally say what I want to say, and I could still get paid. I could say literally what I want to say and still get paid. You check the numbers. I never switched up. I tell people this all the time. I'll never forget like the first time I had to deny. Like, I was doing like a paid review and the shit was disgusting. I said, take this money back. This shit is horrible. Like, I ain't say that, but I was like, I'm not posting this. This is terrible. I'm sorry. I don't have to do that. Why are some content creators 200? I don't know. But you know what? Also, now I like a hard boiled egg. You said, why are some content creators for 200K plus followers crying and bro? Mo in the city. I'm trying to figure out the same fucking thing. I be asking the same thing. I be like, damn, you can't get no, like, what? Like, I think I get paid pretty decently off performance alone. I didn't have to pay. I made my own videos. I did not have one sponsored food in the month of July, and I made 5,000. But again, what I was trying to tell them, I don't have to do that because I create quality content. So I can live okay. Like, obviously I don't have like a flashy lifestyle, so I could do okay. What exactly? Like views. Like, how well did your videos do in terms of views? Just views. Like, that's they call, like, in the little apps and stuff, they call them performance. Performance rewards. That's what I mean, performance. Got to be living beyond their means. Hey, also, well, okay, it could be that, but also, I don't know. I personally don't know. But honestly, I'm telling you right now, I'm personally broke too. I said this earlier in life. I'm broke as well. I just live a very like low-key lifestyle. Like, my biggest expense is my rent. I say this all the time. As soon as I make my rent, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like ease up on the content. My rent is $1,680. Once I hit $1,680 in terms of like performance. And I usually hit that maybe about 10 days into the month. Once I hit that, I'm like, okay, I got my rent money. And then like rent, I'm gonna say 2,000. Once I rent that is all of my bills, about $2,000, maybe 2,200. That is all of my bills. Once I make that on content throughout the month, like I said, I usually make it within the first 10 days. I'm not gonna lie, I calm down a little bit. I'd be like, okay, maybe I can skip a day, maybe I don't have to post every day. I don't have to find something to post. I'm not lying. But yeah, I'm trying to be a real content. Okay. If you want to be a real content creator like me, you also need to make quality content. I feel like a lot of people think if they come and speak in their normal tone that's real, or if they say they don't like something, that is real. Like, no, you can be real, but you have to understand people are watching, like they're looking with their eyes. You still need to make the content actually quality. Like, yes, the voiceover and all of that, your opinion and all of that, yes, that is very important, but you also have to do that. And I noticed that a lot of creators, like, they don't like to edit. They don't like to study edit. They don't like to study, like, the techniques and stuff of content creator. So she was like, oh, some people are paying. I don't have to do that. I can make probably even more money on the video, just posting the video up to the platform. I could have paid, let's just say the meal 34, let's say $100. I ain't gonna say I can make that much. Hold on. The performance ain't that good. But you know what I mean? I can get me a few dollars off the video, paying my own. I don't have to lie. Like, I don't have to lie. You said them handbags got the people stole. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you right now, I ain't had no $6,000 to $8,000 for no damn bag. Now, let's be real. I could spare 1, 2, 3,000. Because the girlies on TikTok was saying they was finding handbags for 2,000. I could always spare like 2,000. I can make that back real quick. 9,000, nah, baby. Like, let me get up out them people's stove. You had a hard for 90 days straight, run that bag up. I'm lazy though. I probably could make. I'm lazy, and also y'all have to understand. I'm also a woman. I'm also like, I make food content, and one thing about food content to me personally is very limiting. It's very limiting because, one, I was just telling somebody this earlier. You're not gonna see me in every restaurant. I'm sorry. People be like, oh, I eat the same type of food. I like everything I post. I post about 5 cultures of food mostly. It's either gonna be soul food, it's gonna be a soul food, a steakhouse, seafood, Mexican, and maybe Italian. That's it. So yes, I like that type of food. So yes, I like everything I post because I like that type of food. Like, I also will dabble in other cultures, but most of the time, 80% of the time, let's be real, that's what I'm fucking posting. Soul food, seafood, Mexican, and whatever I just fucking said. So of course I like it because I like that type of food. Duh. Right, and yeah, that's what I'm saying. I can only eat so much personally because I'm also like not. I also, like, you do have to stay true to yourself. Like, I'm not an advocate of like overeat. I ain't gonna say overeating, but just like running yourself ragged. I'm not doing that. I could have stayed in corporate if I was gonna do all this shit. You stay eating chicken and seafood. I love chicken and seafood. Yes, I love chicken and seafood. But again, so I love chicken and seafood. And again, that's why, like, I try to take a very unique approach to my content. I'm trying to find you. Where can I find a unique seafood dish, a unique chicken dish, a unique, like, the gyro smash burger, something like that. Where can I find the uniqueness in the things that I already like? Because how many chicken shacks? I mean, obviously I can't. Usually I don't post that many chicken shacks. How many chicken shacks can I fucking post? Like, eventually the quality of the content will go down, and I don't want that because I pride myself in making quality content. My mom's birthday coming. How do you manage weight so well? I don't. I'm actually pretty big. People been saying, they was like, yeah, you've been gaining weight. And I don't care what nobody say. I think I have not gained that much. The weight that I've gained about 10 pounds. I gained about 10 pounds since I stopped working. And the only reason is, when I worked, I was forced to walk at least 2 miles a day. So whatever exercise I did, You had to add 2 to 2.5 miles on the top of that a day. Yes, I could do that now, but that shit's fucking hard. So don't pretend like, oh, just work out the same plus the extra 2.5 miles. Because I would walk to the train, get off the train, walk to work, and then I would work out during my lunch hour. So yes, the body was staying intact even though I was doing my food content. So when I stopped working, that cut out a lot of my walking. And yes, I can walk, but you have to understand, I also walked anyway. So I probably was walking on average 5 miles a day. So yes, I could walk 5 miles a day. But let's be real. That's a lot of fucking walking, 5 miles a day. So I probably should get back to that. But yeah. But besides that, like when I had when I had got laid off, I think I was like my lowest weight was like 185. Well, I checked my weight today is 194. So I'm like, people be talking about like I gained so much weight. I'm like, baby, it was never that much because it's never gonna get out of hand. I don't care. Does this pay the bills? It has. I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful and gracious for that because I'm not gonna lie, y'all. Like I get overwhelmed really fast, and corporate was just not for me. I'm a very unorthodox person. I guess you guys, as you can see that from my eating videos and being black, quirky, and unorthodox. It is not a good thing for corporate. They don't like that. Be traveling, just go to the restaurant, catch a flight. I be thinking. Now, okay, so I was supposed to go to St. Louis. I was supposed to go to St. Louis to try this flight, right? But the flight wasn't cheap. I paid like $100 for the flight. And sometimes it'd be fun. You gotta understand, personally, me, and I'm gonna say other people, personally, me, I like to travel anyway. So sometimes it's kind of like, okay, I was gonna do that anyway, if that kind of makes sense. Like, just because you don't have a traditional 9 to 5, like, okay, people still, let's be real, people still gonna be having fun. It's me and that sit at the liquor store every day. And they drink. When you drink for a celebration. No, they drink just cause. Like, let's be real. People was gonna do stuff anyway, no job or nothing. Like, I like to travel anyway. Sometimes you don't even make the money back in like performance or like in any type of way, performance, collabs, and you don't really make the money back. But it's like, okay, it was a fun thing to do. It's free will. That's how I say it. It's free will. Put that flight on Klarna. Now, yes, I don't mess with that. I don't mess with that. That's crazy. Okay? Can I ask y'all something? Them people were, yeah, they, goodness Lord. Thank you, Longhorn. That video may be about $600. And I paid about $100 for the food. When I went the first time, when I went to Texas Roadhouse, he paid. When I went to Longhorn, I paid, and the bill was $80. And I think I netted about $600 off all my platforms because I posted it on every platform, and it probably netted me about $600. So that wasn't bad. I spent about $100, and I made 500. And a lot of people get used to that type of stuff, like, because again, you should have got the steakhouse. Oh, brother. I'm not gonna get anything I don't like. I wouldn't have ordered the steakhouse mac for no reason. I'm not gonna get it just for the video. That's one thing about me. They don't give you free food. Hell no, what the hell? Stop. A major corporation like Longhorn gonna give me some free food for? They gonna be like, girl, if you don't get the hell out of my restaurant, who do y'all think I am? Who do y'all think I am? Right, free food. They don't care. The video I just posted at the soul food restaurant, I paid my $50. My bill was $48. Red Lobster be delicious. I've been going to Red Lobster since I was a kid. To see you do a Charlotte food tour. I love Charlotte food. I say this all the time. Like when I go to, so I'm an American airline loyalist. Like that's my main airline. And a lot of flights fly and they lay over in Charlotte. And I love stopping in the Charlotte airport. The food, I'm the only Charlotte I've been is at the airport. And the food in the airport is like a barbecue restaurant in the airport. It's another restaurant in the Charlotte airport that I love. And I'm like, man, I really want to come here and try the food. Because I don't eat deep dish pizza. I don't like deep dish pizza. Thank you for asking me that. And people people always say, oh, you like everything you post. Yeah, because I liked it. So I posted it. You won't see me posting deep dish because I don't like deep dish. When I was at the restaurant today, I guess they had like sweet potatoes or yams or whatever. I said, I don't eat yams. You won't see me posting. Like sometimes I'll eat them like if they like pureed into, and you know, I find that black people love putting them into like egg rolls, and I don't think it's bad because it kind of adds to like a texture thing. But like sweet potatoes, like just putting them on a plate and soul food. No, I don't like sweet potatoes. I don't like sweet potatoes. Kill me. Harbor Point. Why you don't like deep dish pizza? Too much fucking cheese, too much fucking sausage, and then the crust be disgusting and crackery. The crust tastes like it's stale. You know how when you leave cookies out too long and they become like soft and kind of hard, you just don't know the texture. I just do not like deep dish. I'm sorry. But you know what type of deep dish? I like the Detroit style deep dish, which I really don't think is deep dish. I feel like it's just thick crust. But I like Detroit style deep dish. Chicago style deep dish, no, I don't like it. A Southern food series sent to the East Coast when you did. Oh, you remember that? Thank you. Chicago toy. Don't say that, Key baby. Don't say that. Cause I said that one time and they's like, yes, we do eat deep dish. They got into me. They got into me for saying Chicagoans don't eat deep dish. So I don't say it. I never say it. I just be like, I don't eat deep dish. I don't say Chicagoans don't eat deep dish anymore. What about Connecticut pizza? What the hell is Connecticut pizza? Sometimes I wish you could put pictures in the chat so I can see Aurelio. I used to like Aurelio's. That y'all know I'm from Aurelio's used to be in like Dalton, right? Or was that technically Harvey? Was that Harvey or was that Dalton? Or was that Beggars? Or was that Aurelio's? We don't. I promise you, put that on Facebook. Put that on Facebook, and somebody gonna be like, "Who? Who don't? You don't. I don't say it anymore. I don't say it anymore. I said that one time when I first started making content, and I was like, y'all got it. Y'all got it." So apparently Chicagoans do eat deep dish. Not this one, though. Connecticut got some good white clams pizza. We do deep dish in Texas. Y'all, that's good for y'all. All that goddamn, it's a lasagna. It's a lasagna. That's what it is. It's a lasagna. Thank you. I'm beautiful, and you're from Brazil. You see so many beautiful women. You still call me beautiful. Beggars. That's Harvey. Okay. Okay. So where is the Aurelio's in the south suburbs? Cause where is is that? I'm trying to think. I know I've seen Aurelio's in the south suburbs. I've been to Aurelio's too. I've been to Aurelio's like, what was that back in 2022? Right. That was the one downtown, right? That was in the South Loop that they just closed. It's one in Munster. It's a lasagna. Is it South Holland? Aurelio's in South Holland. Oh, okay. I know I used to see it often. Well, you know I'm from Dalton. I want to marry you. You do not want Pequod. So Pequod's, personally, I don't think I've had that. I don't think that that's regular deep dish. That I feel like Pequod's, and maybe I'm mistaken because I only been like twice, and it was back in like 2020. Both times was in 2020. I only been twice, and both times was in 2020. And I feel like that's not regular deep dish. It reminds me more of like Detroit style deep dish. But again, I might be wrong. I might be wrong. By Thornwood. Okay. You know what? Okay, you want to know something so funny? I got a story. Y'all know I got a story. Y'all know I got a story for everything. So somebody messaged me. This man. Okay, so back when I was a freshman in high school, the only class I ever failed in high school was algebra. I failed it because it was my very first class of the day, and it was not to, okay, whatever. That ain't even part of the story. Anyway, I had to make up the class in summer school that summer after freshman year because I was here. I like made up the class. So it was a lot of other people. One thing about the summer school in my town is like, we had a district, and so it was like one summer school for the whole district. So I would go to school with went to summer classes with people from Thornton and Thornwood. That's the other two schools in my district. So the other day, and I want to say yesterday, maybe yesterday or the day before yesterday, somebody messaged me. He was like, "Yeah, I don't know if you remember me, but we had a summer school class together. We had algebra summer school." And it was funny because I was like, "Yeah, I remember you." And he was like, "Yeah, I like that you do content, can I ask you a question?" I was like, "Yeah, what's up?" He's like, "Oh, so what apps do you use for editing?" So again, y'all, this is the question that men ask me so they can get a conversation with me. And I'm gonna say that because after that, because after I told him, and because I only use one app. I wish I was a better editor, but I literally only use CapCut. That's all I use, baby. I don't have nothing special. I use regular CapCut. I do have like the premium version, but that's it. And so after I CapCut, I was like, oh, he's like, yeah, I'm trying to get into content. But he's like, so how you been? Like I said, what did you ask me? Why did you ask me? Why did I hit? But the thing, yes, I graduated from Thorn. The summer school class was at Thornwood, so that was like my first time at being at Thornwood. She has main character complex and doesn't engage. Baby, I can't talk and read at the same time. You got ADHD. Your name is literally ADHD, so you understand what it's like trying to do two things at once. This is why you can't listen to people on the internet, y'all. I mean, I ask and want to know and talk to you still. No, don't do that. Just come straight out with the question that you wanted to ask. We used to whoop y'all ass in Hazel Crest. Oh, I'm sure you did. Why, y'all? Why I'm hearing that my football team has not won a game or hasn't won like 3 games or 4. I forgot what they were saying. Like my football team, Thornridge, has not won like 4 or 5 games since I graduated. I graduated in 2011. 2011. Good conversation is what I like. You know what to talk about. You better than some clowns. Can you cook? No, I can't cook. Don't you be seeing me at the restaurants? What can you do? I can eat food. I can eat the food, record the food, and then upload it to social media platform. We gonna fight. I did not see the comment. You can learn. No, I can't. Why is cooking something I need to do? What does your hair look like? It looks like hair. Are you related to Kiki Palmer? No, I used to wish I was. I'm not gonna lie. Like when I first seen the Keela and the Bee, because y'all know we the same age. And then she was like a black girl from the south suburbs of Chicago. And I used to be like, wow, like she's a famous actress. Like I'm not gonna lie, she was very inspirational growing up. Can you play chess? I used to be on a chess team, but no, I actually don't remember it. The band teacher. No, we had what's Mr. Eanes? What the hell? I don't forget. Was his name? I guess he was a pretty famous band director though. Why do men can y'all answer me this? Why do men be trying to create a woman like? And I guess you know what? I guess I can't say anything because you know what women do. Women do it and even worse. But I don't understand. Men swear they just the logical ones and stuff like that. So that's why I'm putting the benefit the responsibility on y'all. Why do y'all be trying to create a woman? I'm like, no, I don't know how to cook. Well, no, we can teach you. No, I don't know how to cook. I don't want to cook. We can teach you. Why do y'all do that? I said women do that. I said women do that. But also, in turn, in women's defense, y'all be like, well, we're the logical ones. So, as the logical ones, why do y'all do that? Why? Why do y'all do that? Where's your family from down south, Mississippi? You know it. Yes, I am in Chicago. I just paid my rent. I'm gonna be here all month. Try to create this like woman. No gender politics in here. Oh yes, babe. We do. I ain't gonna lie. We do gender politics. The thing about gender politics is people are very emotional with that. Like gender politics, money, and that's pretty much it. Gender politics and money. You talk about that, the live will never go back to like just speaking normal because everybody has an opinion. Everybody has an opinion because you got to give us what we want. Well, okay, Joey. At least you was honest. See, you see when a person is honest It don't need to be no back and forth. Because let's be real. At the end of the day, we just want you to admit to like the selfishness. I you just want to hear to you hey, at least he was honest. See, I love an honest man. Y'all just don't understand. I love an honest man. So it's like when men are honest, things can move so much faster. Things can move so much faster. Like, oh, because that's just what the fuck I want. Like that, you're gonna give me what I want. Okay, so then, okay, so like, okay, it's like you can move on with negotiations. Okay, so the woman can be like, okay, well, I want you to give me what I want. But it's like pretending like, oh, I want this out of goodness, graciousness. You know, how people try to be seems like so righteousness and stuff like that, or religion. Oh, women should know how to cook and stuff like that. But it's like when men are honest, things move so much faster. So why wouldn't you want to cook? Because I don't give a fuck what you want. See, and then I can just give that answer, and then like things can be like, oh, this is why I love an honest man. Like, you see how quickly that ended? Like I was just saying, as soon as you get into gender politics, because like at the end of the day, no, nothing's going to change. It's going to be just a whole bunch of opinions going back and forth. But when you just honest, like, but because I feel like a lot of arguments are just people trying to convey something. A lot of arguments, I feel like it's just a lot of people trying to hide true intention. They're trying to see how can they like intelligently hide their true intentions. What can you cook? So women want men that cook for them. So do women want men? Yes, I wish I could have a man that can cook for me. I wish I could have a what's the New Orleans. Your neck, my neck is gonna hurt. I'm actually gonna sit up in a second because my neck is already hurting. What can you cook? Uh, Ass. I can cook some ass. I think maybe you're, oh brother, and then we get into this. You're just a little scorned if you think everybody is trying to get. He literally just said it. He literally just said it. Oh, that's what I was about to say. I want the man to actually know how to cook. Most men, I gonna say most men. A lot of men don't know how to cook. Like they think they know how to cook, but you got to see how they eat. A lot of them don't know how to cook for real. Like they just be greedy. They greedy and they think anything tastes good. No, not him. I'm saying it. No, no. He was in general. He was in general. He literally just said it. Like it'd be so funny because it's like y'all be trying to defend it, and then a man be like, what you're saying is exactly true. And they're like, not all men. Nah, he just said it. He just said it. He just said it. Get you a red name. I didn't say that. I didn't say no filter. I just said honest. Like, don't hide. I said, what do you want? Why do you want to create a woman that's not exactly what you're type? He said, because I want that woman to give me what I want. That's it. That doesn't mean he doesn't have filter. It just means he's just honest. I make food for the entire family. Oh, so Keegan, the farmer, that means you are a level 4 cook. That means you are a level 4 cook. Because I need to find a list. Let me see if I can find a list. A level 1 cook means you can cook breakfast and then I wish I could find. Let me see. I'm on the wrong phone. But yes, like it's levels to cook. But the highest level is a level 4. And you said you are trusted. Your mama should have taught you how to cook. She didn't. So I guess I'll just be, what he say? I'm scorned. That's fine. I guess I'll just be scorned. But yeah, okay. Where does that leave us? You know what? I don't understand why like women be arguing with men and stuff like that. Like I heard this quote. They was like, we need to stop fighting stereotypes. Like let it be. Like, cause let's be real, some of them are true. Your mother didn't teach you how to cook. She's okay. You right. Okay. That's okay. It's like it's not an argument. I'm level 1. I can only make, yes, I can't remember like the levels, but okay. So I know level 4 means you are trusted with holiday dinners. Level 3 was like, I really wish I can find that list. When you hit 20 years, holla at your boy. I can feel the future. Period. That's good. I wish I had a man that can cook. Ain't too yeah, that's why he said he is. So that means he's a level 4. You're right. Everybody can't make it to a level 4 cook. I know now. I know for sure. I'm nowhere near a level 4 cook. I can make cereal. Let me see if I can just type it in on Facebook and see if it'll pop up. Uh, it's a meme. It's not really true. I mean, it's just like a meme. But I typed in level 4 cook and now serious shit popping up. I got to get on my regular Facebook page where all memes and stuff at. You should make content learning how to cook. No. You know what's so funny? Y'all know why I get a lot of hate in my comments. I think it's a cognitive dissonance. It's a cognitive dissonance, and this is not just and act like I cooked it. What level is that? It's a level of a liar, but it's a cognitive dissonance, and I like to think that I'm an attractive woman. I like to think that my audience thinks that I'm an attractive woman, but I guess I don't exhibit like the traits, the other traits of a woman that people like to see. So they either try to create it or they'll suggest it. They'll be like, okay, you should learn how to cook. You should learn. No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to eat better. Like people like, oh, you should learn how to do this. I don't want to learn how to cook. I don't want to do that. Like I don't. What is that going to help me? What is that going to help me do? I can cook what I need to cook, but like let's be real, most of the stuff that y'all that needs to be taught how to cook is likely not healthy. I'd rather look good. I mean, I can cook a salad. I can cook a salad. Anything that's healthy, I probably can cook that, like some spinach. But that's not what y'all want. I'm sure you're not asking, oh, do you know how to cook spinach? Because yes, I know how to turn the stove on and cook spinach. Because all you got to do is steam spinach. But yes, high school. I'm not even out of high school, baby. What is you doing up this late then? Cook salad, right? I can cook that, but that's not what y'all want me to cook. Y'all likely not want me to cook, but implying that I cook. Let me say that. Unless it's a grilled romaine salad, how much you weigh? A lot. What's your top 3 late night spots in Chicago? Late night spots? I don't really go out late, but if it's late, I like to go to Sharks. Like if I want some chicken, I ain't gonna lie, I like to go to Sharks. If it's tacos, I feel like I don't eat tacos late. You've been told. Maxwell, no, I'm not a Maxwell. I mean, I've had it, but he said, "What's my top one?" But yeah, I'm like, I don't be up in there late, and that line be looking too long. Hey, I don't stand outside in Chicago late at night. Is Harold's really that good for y'all? Yes, Harold's is good. I don't care what nobody say. Harold's is good. You just eat. Yes, I come to eat. I come to eat. Can you review Chicago hot dog places? Chicago. I want to do a shark series. The thing is, all the sharks are so like spread out, like because a lot of them are in the suburb. But I want to do a shark series. I'm homeschooled. So I can take care of the farm. Oh, that's cute. I've been a Mama Delilah's. No, what's Mama Delilah? Sharks. What the fuck? Stay in Harold's. I like sharks. But I don't really eat late at night, so I'm sorry. I'm not a good person to tell. Baby, I go to White Castle at nighttime, but I don't really eat late at night. Pepe's on 79. Nice to meet you, Nick. I'm a Mexican dude from Compton. Is Sharks on Cottage Grove? I don't know. The best Sharks is on 95th and Jeffrey. I'm willing to argue about anybody about that. My friend, he thinks the best one is in South Holland, the one on 159. I don't care what nobody say. The best one is on 95th and Jeffrey. I love White Castle. Like if White Castle got a fan, baby, it's me. I love me some White Castle. I don't care what nobody say. Chicago, I've never been there. I have family and friends in Chicago. And you never been there? And then Chicago's right across the street. Wait, what is Sharks? what they serve. So Sharks is kind of like a Harold's. So Harold's is a black owned. Well, they're mostly black owned. They started as a black owned spot. Sharks is more of like a Arabic, I'm the Arabic community, Arabic Middle Eastern community. Y'all know every city got the communities that people just own the fast food places. And it's like an Arabic community out here, and they own it. They own like the Sharks and stuff. That's how I think about it. But they sell chicken and fish, fried chicken and fish. And they just a different type of chicken. I'm not like I don't like when people compare Sharks to other things to or Harold's to other chicken spots because Harold's is literally in a league of its own. Like you don't compare Sharks chicken. I mean Harold's chicken to anything. Harold's is Harold's, and then everything else is chicken. Harold's is Harold's, and everything else is chicken. The country, White Castle has no fans. Right. I love that. What about tacos? I got my few taco spots. Chicago. Popeyes. Have you tried? Yes, I tried Phil's Piece on 35th. I have a video on that. You should check it out. People didn't like what I said. I said that they're good. I said that they're good, but they don't have as much flavor as Italian Fiesta. I feel like while Italian Fiesta is incredibly thin, they pack a lot of flavor in them thin slices. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the grease or what. Shark, you just like that lemon pepper. Actually, no. Actually, from Shark, I get my wings dipped in honey barbecue sauce. That has had so like my order at Sharks is a 10 wing dipped in honey barbecue sauce with the lemon pepper. But I'm not too like that lemon pepper like just by itself. No, AP Deli. I need to do a video on AP Deli. Would you date long distance? There's no such thing as long distance. The only long distance is you don't long distance and women and with the women be in a relationship, men be single. It's no such thing as a faithful man in a long distance relationship. If they told you, they lie. Domino's good pizza. I don't like Pizza Hut, but I like. Have you tried KFC? Yes, I've tried KFC. I've tried KFC. AP Deli palette. Okay, I'm gonna do. I need to say that. Don't say that. Okay. Here we go. Yeah, right. Dallas barbecues beats Harold's. Oh, how you know so much about food but can't cook? I like to eat. Shit. What you mean? Delicious Tacos. Yes, I did. I mean, I posted them. I remember that goddamn place, Delicious Tacos, because when I used to work downtown, they food trucks used to be on the route that I used to walk. They used to piss me off. I said they had some good quesadilla. Take catch, AP. She eats everything. People that ask me if I can cook just they not a real fan. Y'all ain't been back when I used to do cooking content. You said a mouth when you said men. I said long distance. They not faithful. I mean, I don't think most men are faithful anyway, but definitely not no long distance. Casey Wedge is back. They not back. Okay, so look, all that new stuff that y'all seeing, to me, I heard that they're not back to the 18th. So that's Monday. Like the wings and stuff like that. Like I see people posting them, but a lot of places saying they're not starting till the 18th. But don't worry, I it's on my list. From the sip, what's the sip? I sell my firstborn for a beef with dip. Ooh, so look, Tate. So tomorrow I gotta pick somebody up from the airport. Oh, Mississippi. Oh, the sip. Oh, I could do without going to Mississippi for the rest of my life. But how do you know this stuff? What stuff? But I have to pick somebody up from the airport tomorrow, and I want to go to Johnny's Beef. The only thing is, I'm supposed to be going out. Well, I'm supposed to be going out. I'm supposed to be going out later tomorrow night, and I don't like to eat. I don't like to eat a lot of stuff the day that I'm going to a restaurant. So I as much as possible, I like to fast just because that's just my career. And, I feel like it's a good way to fast. So I'm going out 8 o'clock. So I'll probably have a smoothie. I'll probably have some smoothie, some fruit and a peanut butter bread for breakfast. And then I'll probably have something light for lunch, probably I don't know, some popcorn or something like that. And then dinner, I'll be going to dinner, then y'all know how I get down. Y'all know how I get down. I'm going to fuck up some dinner. But since I'm going to be at O'Hare because I have to pick up somebody from O'Hare tomorrow, I really want to go to Johnny's Beef. So I'm trying to think, should I just go to Johnny's Beef and just get like a beef and just like cut it in half? What y'all think? Have you tried the new steakhouse in Dawson? Yes, I have made a video. Check it out. Yeah, I try to fast, but I really want, because it's hard getting up to Johnny's Beef. That motherfucking place is far as hell, and I'm like, since I have to be up there already, should I just get it? All right, y'all. I'll be right back. Sasha. Get that beef, girl. Pork provolone broccoli from Johnny. From John. What is the best thing on the menu at KFC? The KFC bowl. What's they? I forgot what they call. I don't really like KFC. I don't understand why KFC. It's so funny. So I think it's when I went to Bali. I forgot which country I went to, and I posted some videos or something. And somebody was asking me about KFC, and I was like, I don't like KFC. And somebody was like, how does so many people don't like KFC, but it's literally like the second or third largest fast food chain in the world? Because I've traveled to a lot of places. And I see KFC fucking everywhere, every fucking where, all the way across the world. I could be in Dubai. I'd have been to Thailand. There's a fucking KFC. And people was like, how do, like, why nobody likes KFC, but KFC is everywhere? I don't know. Like, that is a great question. Some questions be great questions. Like, I want to know the mystery behind that too. Like, no, yes, I don't even try KFC like that. When the last time, I want to say, did I just make a KFC video? But I will try the new stuff because I did used to like it when I was younger. So I don't know. Maybe they're good now. Try the honey barbecue wings there. Are the wings back? I saw, and also also saw some people saying the honey barbecue wings aren't back. They just putting the honey barbecue sauce on the spicy wings. When you went to buy, did you try the camel? Yes, I did. Go and check out the videos. Why do you have that thing over your head? Why do you think I have the thing on my head? When they stopped selling them baked beans inside. I never knew they had baked beans. Telling you it was Klook in Thailand. You took a jab at me in your video. Yes, Klook was a motherfucking scam. Klook is a motherfucking scam. Klook is basically DoorDash. So y'all know how DoorDash and Uber, so y'all know how DoorDash has like a price higher than the restaurants and they charge the restaurants a fee. They charge the restaurants a fee and they charge the customer a fee and then they heighten the price. That's what Klook was. Everything on Klook. People's like, oh, not some, like if you do the Disney or if you do like the Sky Tree, the stuff that I did, Klook was literally higher, more expensive. I literally just could have bought it straight, direct from the thing. Klook is, I told you about Grab as well, but you liked it. You told me about Grab. I mean, I knew about Grab because I went to Asia. I went to Bali 2 years ago. So I don't know if you told me about that, but I already knew. I literally already had it downloaded on my phone. I just it was already downloaded. You know how you got to re-download stuff? It was already downloaded on my phone. Yeah, man, because then have you tried Jollibee? Yes, I tried Jollibee. You should check out my Jollibee video. That's what I'm just gonna start saying. Like, go check out the video. It's there. The Jollibee video's there. Lance, don't try to come up here. Don't try to come up here conversing now after you trying to be funny about the bonnet. Don't ask me no questions now. Okay, now it is hurting my neck. God, where's the phone though? Right. Don't try to, but no. Oh, they sent me a first they sent a motherfucking check. They sent, because you know what? I just got a passport. I just got a passport and I had just got the birth certificate back. And I thought I had lost it. I thought it had got lost in the mail. I was just gonna be like, F it, just get another birth certificate. And it just came. So I'm like, I know I didn't accidentally throw it away. You never, like y'all said, they never mailed that fucking check. Because so easily, I think when I had got off live, they emailed me. They was like, I said, is it a way you can send money electronically? So they sent me a form to like put my stuff in so I can do it like a wire. And so I just did that. But yeah. Please do not respond to these people. The fact that they know it's a bonnet mean they know the reason what the use of a bonnet is. They know that it's on my head. They know where it goes. They know the use of, they know the name of it. That means they know the use of it. They just want attention. You cannot listen to that stuff. You cannot respond to that. You cannot respond to that. Where's the popcorn? Baby, that popcorn is gone. Have you tried McDonald's? No. Never had McDonald's in my life. Never had McDonald's before. The worst food experience. Y'all. Okay, it's not a country. It's not a country, but Puerto Rico. I do not like Puerto Rican food. I do not like Puerto Rican food. Have you ever made feet video? Oh my gosh. I remember I went there and I just did not like anything there. Super dogs, no. I'm in Chicago, Illinois, I guess. Did Chicago invent McDonald's? Did they? Yes, I have actually. Yes, I have actually hit the Smoke Gator. I went when I was with my ex. His cousin had a birthday party there, and they had the Smoke Gator. Oh, was it a pig? You know what? I'm lying. Was it a pig? I think it was a pig. I'm lying. I think it was the pig. I don't think I had the gator. I'm lying. That had the pig, cause they say they like do whatever they have in stock, and I think it was the pig. So I'm just wear bonnets, and I don't understand it either. The rice with the pigeon pea in Puerto Rican. Yeah, like the mofongo. I didn't really like the mofongo. I didn't really like nothing there. Whatever I had there, I didn't like. And I went on a whole food tour. Alligator is good. Show is. I love me a little Papa Do's alligator bites. Buffalo Wild Wings or Wingstop? Probably Wingstop. Buffalo Wild Wings is terrible. Terrible. Don't even try. crab pad. Yes, I did. Check out the video. The crab pad in Logan Square. Is that the one? The crab pad in Logan Square. Who got the best burger in the city? All Cheval. All Cheval. Bojangles or Raisin Canes. I don't know. I had Raisin Canes. It's not that good though. What's the best advice you got from someone? Uh, my mama used to say you gonna learn. I'll be learning. Best Italian beef in the city. Johnny's, but I guess that's not in the city. No, I haven't. I have been to Jay's Backyard Barbecue, but I forgot what did I have. We had a Philly steak, but I didn't get the Obama Philly. I didn't get the Obama Philly because I want to say they ran out of shrimp. Do you do content full time? Yes. Bojangles is way better. You know what? People was telling me, y'all know what I don't like, and I don't like defending big corporations. So like when people be arguing in my comments, I don't be liking that. But people was trying to say that Jolly Bees wasn't good. I think I think in terms of like, cause I'm like, okay, y'all was just talking about KFC. If KFC can make it in this motherfucking world, then Jolly Bees definitely can. Fuck what y'all talking about. Jolly Bees was decent. I wouldn't say it's better than Popeyes, but it's way better than KFC. Way better than KFC. Bojangles for trying to people be overweight. It was fine. Okay, I have to try Bojangles. Let me see if we get. Do we have a Bojangles in Chicago? I've heard of it, but I don't think I've. Let's see. It said the closest one is in Marion, Illinois. Where is that at? Where's Marion, Illinois? 4 hours away, so I guess I won't be trying it. Do they have a Bojangles? I have to go to Detroit in a few weeks. KFC old as a bitch. Jolly Beef finna peel, so that's why. Man, Jolly Beef was good. Have you been to Philly and tried the food scene? I went to Philly and I was only there for a day and I tried to try the best Philly steak. Didn't like it. They still in my comments to this day. I hate to get rid of the Bennigan's. I never got to go to Bennigan's. I'm sad about that. Okay, so let me tell you something about Small Cheval. So I don't recommend Small Cheval to anybody. I know people be like, okay, it's the same place and it's quick like that. Back in the day, when I say back in the day, I mean like maybe like 2023. Small Cheval used to cook their burgers to order kind of like at All Cheval. So you really was kind of getting the same thing, but not anymore. I don't know if they just like I don't know if people was mad about the wait time because I remember I had went to Small Cheval for the first time. Before I even went to All Cheval, I went to Small Cheval and it was good. And I did have to wait. I would have to wait, and I don't believe it was a long wait. I feel like I would remember if it was a long wait, but I don't think it was a long wait. Um, and yes, the burger was good. It was fresh. I think it was very comparable to All Cheval. And then now they pre-cook their burgers. Now they pre-cook their burgers. So I don't recommend Small Cheval to anyone. Like if you want to go to a Cheval, either, just see if you can do the wait time. See if you can do the wait time or just say forget it. Cause then people gonna go to Small Cheval. Cause then people telling them it's good burgers. Like they are good burgers if you can get it fresh. But if they're not, just don't go. Cause like the experience is not gonna be the same. The experience is not gonna be the same. Like it's not. Cause I remember. So y'all want to know? I know this is terrible. I know y'all hate this, but it's not my motherfucking fault. This is not my fucking fault. So they still have been against dangerous and ill. Okay, really, best smash burger in the city. I really like the smash burger. I made that video of what is the name of that place? I really like that burger personally. Salt burger. I really like salt burger. Have you thought about writing a book because you But so let me tell you a story about Small Cheval. So I had went to like so me and a guy, we went to the one in Hyde Park. I don't know if y'all know about the one in Hyde Park, the Small Cheval in Hyde Park. So there's a Small Cheval, and then across the street was a CVS. So I was like, okay, just park and you go in and order the burgers. I'm gonna go to CVS and I'm gonna go get something. So he go in and order the burgers. He goes in and order the burgers. Different taste, location, vary. No, baby. Like, I hate when y'all say that. They actually cooked that shit the same. Some shit they just cooked it and it's just been sitting there. That's what it was. It's literally the luck of the draw. It's like they be like, oh, it's the person who cooked it. No, no, the fuck it's not. They all cook this shit the same. But In and Out or Five Guys. Come on, baby. What kind of question is that? Five Guys. But why is this live? Mordecai. Anyway, so I was like, I'm like, go in and order the burgers. Go in and order the burgers, and I'm going to go across the street to CVS because I'm going to go get something. So he ordered the burgers and stuff. By the time I get out of CVS, I go back to Small Cheval so I can eat my burger. I'm like, okay, the burger should be ready by then. So I go and eat the burger, and I was like, this burger. I'm like, this burger ain't chevaling. This burger is not chevaling like a regular cheval. And that's when I learned. And so I came. So I had talked to the thing. So I'm like, I'm not gonna say nothing. I don't really like making a big deal and stuff like when my food. I'm that type of person. I'm not gonna lie. Like I'm not really a complainer unless it's unless it's expensive. Unless it's expensive, but it's a burger. I was like, hey, whatever. They gave me like a cold. I'm gonna say like a warm burger because they keep it warm. So the Loyalist. Okay, I'm gonna try the Loyalist, and then what's the other place that's known from the bigger place? It's another place that people keep talking about. The Armitage Ale House. So yeah, so he was like, yeah, so he was like, so I had came in, and then I sat down next to the guy I was with, and then he was like the cashier, they was kind of taken back. They didn't really say nothing, but I think I ended up getting like a pop or something. I was like, I want another pop or something like that. Or maybe it was ice cream. I don't know. I went back up to the cashier and I was like, can I get this? He's like, oh, are you that girl from TikTok and stuff like that? He's like, oh my God, I'm just such a big fan. I'm such a big fan and stuff like that. And I was just like, if you're a big fan, why did you give me a cold burger? And he was like, oh, well, I didn't know that was your burger. I was like, shouldn't you be giving everybody hot burgers? He was like, hey, then he was like, hey, we cooked them burgers and we made to cook them burgers ahead of time. So I just gave you the burger. I was like, yes. I was like, cause that burger definitely was not a fresh All burger. Cause I was like, yeah. So it's like, if you don't get a fresh burger from All, it's just not, I think it's because the point of it is the shit is cooked in fucking bacon grease. Have you ever had some cold ass bacon grease? Right. That shit's not taste good. You ever poured your bacon grease in a pan and it got cold, and then you putting that shit on a fucking burger? I'm not gonna say it was cold. I'm not gonna say it was cold. It was like warm. But it's like a burger, like also all you need to eat that shit hot. You need to eat that shit hot. Organic burgers taste good because it tastes like real gummy. Rest in peace, South Highland gyros. Yes, that's the first. That is my entry rate to gyros is South Highland gyros. That's like my mother. She like literally would drive all the way from Riverdale to South Highland gyros. I know. So look, most black people don't know about it for real. I had the Rico Bennett sandwich, but I did not like. I'm not gonna say I don't like it. So okay, so how? Okay, y'all tell me because I feel like now that I'm at a level of creator, you can't. I just can't be going around saying I don't like something because people make it seem like it's the worst thing ever. But it's just like the sandwich. I'm not that. It's not nasty. It's fucking steak. Like I can't. How I'm gonna say is it's a fried piece of meat and some cheese. Like that's to say I don't like fried chicken really, but I don't know. It's just not like okay. It's a steak stand. I don't understand the hype about it. I just don't understand the hype about it. Like I but it's crazy because I do understand the hype about it, but it's nothing that black people care about. It's a very meaty, cheesy, saucy sandwich, and it's just like not my personal preference. It's not nasty. I know it's like how should I display that in my video? Because again, y'all know I do like to highlight the city staples, the city classic, and Rico Benny's is definitely that. But it's just like I wouldn't go get it, but I wouldn't tell other people not to go get it. But it's like I'm not gonna tell people to get it either. How do I say something like that? Best steakhouse in the city. Steak 48, baby. Chopped cheese or cheese steak. That's a good question. Because I personally don't think cheesesteaks are all that. I think chopped cheese might be a little bit more flavorful than cheesesteaks. Ponderosa Steakhouse. What's your go-to drink? Baby, Nate, clearly you're not a follower. You're not one of my followers. Because everybody know Shanikky loves her a lemon drop. Have you played the video games? Yes, I love video games. I like playing Grand Theft Auto Vice City. That's one of my favorite video games. A cheesesteak. I feel like cheesesteaks are never that good. Like the one of the cheesesteaks that I like in Chicago is a chicken teriyaki. I think I just repurposed this video because y'all know again I said like I just been starting on Facebook. And I've been repurposing like my old videos. I think I made this video in like 2024, like the beginning of 2024 too. But I repurposed it to Facebook because Facebook likes that type of stuff. Like you talk about like city places like Baba's. I made a video of me going to Baba's. So one of my favorite types of Philly steaks is a chicken and steak mix. Philly a chicken teriyaki Philly steak and chicken. So chicken teriyaki, chicken and steak. Put the teriyaki sauce on it and then put it on the bun. Put the cheese on it. I don't know how to call it that. I think they call it a Philly teriyaki. Super Philly teriyaki mix. Chicago got like the craziest names and stuff. Best lemon drop, no bias. The best lemon drop, no bias. I don't know. I didn't have some good lemon drops. Steak 44 when you ever in Phoenix. What? So what's Steak 44? Can you tell me what Steak 44 is? I don't know. I think Steak 48 got a pretty good lemon drop. What have I had a really good, really good lemon drop? I think the one that I can remember the most is like I went to a steak restaurant to like probably one of the most best restaurants in Niagara Falls. That was the last time I was like, oh, this lemon drop is perfect. I went there for New Year's 2024. 44 steaks. Black women in lemon drops release the shackles. No. Some things are okay. Lemon drops are low in calorie and they're high in flavor and they're a nice drink that does not burn. Some things are okay. I know y'all just don't like for some I don't know what is black people's problem when like a large amount of black people like something. They be like, "Oh, we need to release from the shop except Hennessy." I don't know why the fuck y'all like that shit. But in my defense, I don't understand like a lemon drop is probably one of the best drinks a woman can have. Do you play Grand Theft Auto 5? Nope. I only literally like Grand Theft Auto Vice City. Just give me the Henny. Yeah, I don't know why people like that, but I also don't be trying to downgrade either. Solan Roosevelt has a mean lemon drop. My ex loved them. I love because it's a great drink. It's a great drink. One of the best in my city. Oh, Henny get you where you going. Yeah, I can't. Yeah, that puts hair on your chest, and I'm a lady. As much as you guys like to think different, I'm a lady. I'm a lady at heart. I can't do no Hennessy. I'm not gonna say I don't drink it, but I definitely don't like drinking that shit straight. I mean, I don't drink vodka straight either. So yeah, time is it is 12:50 where I'm at. 100 just to max out. You sending 100, baby? Thank you, baby. Send it to my cash app. Don't send it on here. I ain't gonna get it till next month. Send it to my cash app. I need a couple dollars. My sister asked me for $50 today too, and I gave it to her. And I'm just like, oh, brother, you have to chase. Yeah, I can't. Thank you, Daryl. I'm I mean, obviously TikTok. One thing I like about TikTok, they do give you like information, even though you don't think you need the information. But I hear Grand Theft Auto got pushed back another year or something because they said that the people who working on it keep quitting or something. Yeah, Grand Theft Auto 6 didn't it get pushed back another year? Is Harold's overrated? Yes, it's overrated. Stop asking. Don't go. I'll be asking these questions thinking y'all gonna get it with certain answers. Just don't go. PlayStation, I'm not. No, don't ever give me an Xbox controller. I wouldn't know what to do with it. I missed you. I missed you too, boo. Oh, wait a minute. Never mind. I didn't even see who you was. Lance, I'm not gonna forget it because I remember your name. You trying to be funny. It's already out. Okay, so what's the one that they just said that just got pushed back? I was just listening. I thought it was Grand Theft Auto. And it was like, wow, they keep pushing like the release date back. What's the best 4-piece fried hard? Nothing. Cause I 4-piece what? I need a 6-piece. I need a 6-piece. Whole time, every time I get a 6-piece, I never eat it. I remember when I was doing my Harold series back in the day, and I was up in there, and I was like, I had got like a 6-piece or whatever. I think I had got like a 4-piece because that's usually what all I eat, 4 pieces or whatever, And then with the fries and stuff like that, like I don't know why people think I'm greedy, and I mean I do know why, but I be trying to tell y'all, and y'all still don't believe it, so I be like fuck it. And they was like, why you got a 4-piece? Why you ain't get a 10-piece? I said that they was like, I know you can finish it because I was up at the Harold. I was like, I know you can finish it. I said, you ain't never seen me eat no motherfucker 10 whole wings. You ain't never seen that. I'm like, y'all need to get off. Y'all need to get off the internet. The world gonna stop when it's released, right? I know it's a Grand Theft Auto that's like really, really like they just keep getting pushed back. I want some Chinese chicken. Y'all know who don't like me? I is DC. So y'all know I had, I did like the East Coast food tour. This was like the beginning of last year, 2024. And I did like a little series on mumbo sauce. So like all of the places to get mumbo sauce was like Chinese takeout places. And so they were so mad that I was like, why are we getting chicken? Why are we getting chicken from Chinese restaurants? Why are we getting chicken from Chinese restaurants? And they was just like, no, you just went to the wrong places. But I'm like, but everybody said get the chicken for. I went to every place that y'all said, literally in my comments. This is documented. They do that in NY too. That's crazy to me. And this is why I be telling people like Chicago is the realest nigga city. Sorry, sorry, but I'm not sorry. Like, no, I guess I can't talk too much because the Middle Eastern people be cooking our chicken. But I be like, they literally specialize in chicken. Like it's a chicken restaurant. Like this is a Chinese restaurant. That is not even chicken is not even their specialty. But most of the time, I still like thank you for my lemon drop, Denzel. Lemon drop. And that's literally the amount of a lemon drop. That's literally the amount of a lemon drop, $20. Crazy grab chicken from there. I'm from the South. That's what I think. I feel like chicken needs to be cooked by our people. If not, it needs to be a specialized chicken place that like only specialize in chicken. But like chicken from an Asian shop, and then like all of the mumbo sauce tasted like Asian based sauces with just like barbecue sauce in it. But that's the same thing they say about Chicago. So it's funny. It's all fun. I hate when people get so serious about the food. Like, it's never that deep. Like when people come to Chicago, I see them make videos and they'll be like, I don't like Harold's. And I'm like, and people like, you went to the wrong one. Even if they did go to the right one, they don't like it. I just be like, okay, you didn't like it. It's never that deep to me. I'm sorry. It's never that. It'd be funny. It'd be funny. Like, I don't know. People just be getting so serious. They be wanting to argue. They damn near be wanting to fight. They damn near be wanting to fight. Like the mumbo sauce video. They was like, can somebody from the DC, think of a what is that called? Like I forget. Like one of them like hip hop gossip pages. I guess they saw my video on the mumbo sauce and they was like, oh, can we share the video? And it's like, I'm like, yeah. At first I said no. They low key still took the fucking video. And so then you get a whole bunch of people coming to your comments. Now my mama ugly. Now my grandma ugly. Now I look like a man because I said I ain't like mumbo sauce. Like, goddamn. Like that's when it just be getting too serious. I said, damn, because I didn't like a sauce on the chicken. Damn, they be that people get so serious. It's never that serious. I literally do food content. I love my city. I think Chicago has the best food in the world. Somebody come to Chicago and they be making them videos like, oh, Chicago food not that good. The shit be fucking funny. It's never that serious. It's never that serious. I don't understand. Like, people be too engaged on the internet. Like, I love an engaged following. Obviously, I'm a creator, but it gets to a point. Like, even I don't want nobody that engaged with my content. Like, babes, hold on. You said Chicago folk like they wings wet. We do. We like our food wet. Chicago State, Barack Obama. The deep dish was ice cold. I'm sure it was thick ass pizza. Pizza don't need to be 5 inches thick. I used to live in Chicago, 55th and Draper. Okay, period. Went to 150 Harold's, told not to fry it hard at all. Okay. Chicago food is crazy. Everything out the alley. Oh, brother. Why do y'all get so ignorant about that? I don't understand. Who had better food, NYC or D? Definitely NY. I feel like I barely ate in DC. Bunch of fancy food. Bunch of fancy food. Remember Keith Lee said that? Y'all know if people remember that. And I literally had said the same thing. It'd be so funny, like, when like a really, really big creator say something the same thing you said. I was asking somebody who like to my DC, like, just, you know, followers that I'm like mutuals with. I was like, what I'm like, where is like the hood spots? Like, where is the heralds of DC? Where is the sharks of DC? Even where is the babas of DC? They was like, yeah, we don't have those. We don't have those. They was like, you might can go to like Maryland or something, because obviously I was in the DMV area. They was like, maybe you can go to Maryland, but they was like, yeah, DC don't have those spots. And I was just like, wow. Because Keith Lee said the food was trash. Everybody, yeah, that was funny. Have you ever been to Jamaica? Yes, I've been to Jamaica. The thing is, I feel like London food, like you look at London food, I feel like even London people think this shit is trash. Like London food in itself, and then they had to explain like, oh, Keith Lee should have went here, here, and here. They was like, okay, well, that's not London food. That is ethnic food that's in London. What is native to London? Like, if your ethnicity was not here, what would the London people eat? You know, not to try to be like, oh, try to be divisive of the community, but let's be real. Like, that's ethnic food. Like, what's here? What's originated here? Thailand food. I had a man. I felt like I lost weight in Japan, then I flew to Thailand and gained everything back. Jamaica. Just they say the same thing with like Paris. They was like Parisian food is, or French food is not that good. But they like for black people, they be like, if you want to eat, if you're a black person, like French food is not that good. Like you're gonna end up getting like the African food or the Caribbean food out there. Can you speak Jamaican Pawa? No. And we have some solid foods, but we are very underweight when it comes to food. People keep telling me that. All I know Cleveland got is the corned beefs. It's the corned beef. I didn't mean to say Parisian food. I meant to say French. Because, Lord forbid, you say that wrong. Brazilian food. I want to go to Brazil so bad. So me and my friend, we might go. So she go. Both two of my friends are in grad school. So two of my friends, but y'all, baby, you see, 2027, I'm popping out. Both my friends graduate grad school. One graduates in April, and one graduates in August. So 2027, my girlie's gonna be free from their education shackles. That's not shackles. They're really opportunities, but you get the point. So we're gonna be traveling. Maybe not 2026. You ain't gonna see me pop out too much. But 2027, we gonna be out. They finally graduate grad school. Have you gone to Spain? No, I want to go. You ate it wrong. How I eat it wrong? That's how they told me to get it. That's how they told me to get it. Somebody said, but I did see a lot of people saying you should have got the cheese on the side. Cheese and fried chicken just does not go together in any aspect. In any aspect, does cheese and fried chicken go together? I'm sorry, I just can't do it. I just cannot do it. And the thing, that's what I was trying to say. Like, I was picking off the side. I was picking off the chicken off the side. And I was like, wow, the chicken is actually good. But most, like, I'm going to say like 85% of it had the cheese on it. But I was like, the little pieces that I got off the side that did not have the cheese on it, it was good. So I'm like, I would go back here and probably just get like regular fried chicken with like mound sauce or something. But I don't, like, when I go to Chick-fil-A, I realize I don't get cheese on my sandwich. What are your friends studying grad school? One is studying social work and one is studying special education. Hers is a little bit long. I know it has something to do with kids. I know it has to do with special education. I can't remember. The other one is social work. She's all the chicken. You gotta get cheese covered chicken strips. No, I don't want no cheese covered chicken strips. I'm sorry. I don't want that. I don't want that. I think this Greek restaurant. No, that's in Chicago in the West Loop. Pineapple on pizza. I'll allow it. It wouldn't be my first choice, but and I might pick some of them off. But is it your woman master? Not this Chicago woman. And I actually like pepper steak, but I don't. So y'all, okay. So let me tell you this. I'm gonna tell you this again, guys. So I stopped when I got big. I mean, and I never really was like this, but especially when I got like a little bit bigger, I don't like to cook unhealthy food. I eat it. I go to restaurants, but I feel like there's no purpose in me cooking it. One, because I feel like I don't cook it well, and two, I mean, obviously you need to cook it to learn. But to be honest, I don't need to learn that. I don't need to learn how to cook unhealthy food. I can cook what I can cook, and then if I want something, I just go buy it. Like pepper steak, I don't think pepper steak is necessarily unhealthy, but the gravy and stuff like that, that's not really the best. I kind of, usually you want to stick to like, drier foods. So yes, and I actually like pepper steak, but do I know how to make it? No. Am I going to learn? Probably not. I don't need to learn how to make it, to be honest. You could put pepper steak in the air fryer. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Oh, but again, you gravy. Colorado. I like mine dry. You getting tired? I am getting a little tired. Maybe I get down in a few minutes. So what do you cook on a regular? So I cook at home. I cook at home about 2 to 3 times a week. I'll usually have some air fried chicken wings with spinach and potatoes, or I'll cook some salmon. I'll cook salmon, asparagus, and potatoes, or rice. But 90% of the time, I'll cook potatoes. That's really most of the things that I cook at home. I don't really like to eat frozen food. I don't really like to eat too much processed, even though, like, again, if I'm going to eat, that's what I'm trying to say. If I'm going to eat unhealthy, I'm literally going to go to the restaurant to get it. I'm literally going to go. Green Street Meats, no, it's on my list. And I'm trying to go. I'm trying to go to Green Street Meats like Labor Day weekend. I have a video idea around Green Street Meats. Has gifted you $1,000. Damn, I wish that was true. I could use $1,000. How long you stand on here till my eyes close? Salmon and garlic parmesan is. Ooh, we gotta. Speaking of shackles, we gotta release ourselves from the shackles of garlic parmesan. Phone falling. Oh goodness. The top breakfast spot in Chicago. Man, are you a man who just asked me that? Are you a man that asked me that, Demario? Okay, so look, I'm gonna tell you this. So I did a video on this place called Skidoos. I don't fucking know how to say it. Skidoos. Their breakfast is so fucking good. Like I did a video, and I have to tell people this all the time. It's so funny because I'll do a video and then the video will blow up, and then it'll be, obviously I'll go back weeks later. I'll go back the same week, but let's be real. I'll frequent the place. Let's say I'll frequent the place. So I go back, and people will just be so surprised that I go to these places, and I'm just like, Do y'all do know I actually like the food that I post? I know that's so hard for people to believe because the I make the content so well that people think that I'm getting paid for it. What I am getting paid for it, like in turn, like I said, performance wise. But even still, they think that I make content, and I consider it a compliment. I consider it a compliment. 51st state. The breakfast is so fucking good. Like, get the skillet that I posted in the video is a combination skillet. It has uh what the fuck is in it? Sausage, it's a combination skillet. So good. Add bacon. I so good. I'm sorry. Like it's a basic breakfast. It's a no frills place. It's you can sit down, but it is so good. Yes, it's on 51st and Prairie. Have you been to the Rat Bar? No, baby. Believe me, I am going to go to the Rat Bar. I've been hearing nothing except Rat Bar for the last month. But yes, if you learn how to cook, you can open up your restaurant. For what? I'm gonna open a fucking restaurant for it. So people can tell me, oh, it's overhyped. I can't I hate how y'all talk about restaurants, black owned restaurants. So when a black person open a restaurant, oh, I saw a video and I tried. Everybody has their own way of creating their food content. I just don't like how y'all do black restaurants. And then if I say something, people will be like, oh, you're just saying that because I'm not obligated to be lenient on black restaurants. So y'all know it's a new restaurant that opened up like called Southern Chicago. It's an upscale soul food restaurant, which really I don't think they're soul food. They're more of an American. They're more of a new American fare type restaurant. But anyway, I guess they call themselves a Southern. They call Southern Chicago. And so the girl had made the video, and she was just like, "Oh yeah, the portion sizes were small." And I was just like, "This is an upscale place. You do not say that. Y'all do not say that about upscale dining places nowhere else. Y'all do not do that." And I was just like, see, just off that, I could never own a fucking restaurant. Because I was like, man, just because it's a black restaurant, y'all want to get into this extra detailed style of critiquing that y'all do not do at other restaurants. Black restaurants. Shit, I don't know what black restaurants you be going to. I be going for the food. Fuck you mean the vibe. But yes, I'm like, but I ain't say nothing. I just saw the video and I was just like, okay, that's their style of reviewing. But it irks me so much. And I was like, I could never own a restaurant. Like, if I ever owned a restaurant, I would literally put it under just like a white person's name or something. Or just like have like no, my name not attached to it. If I was to ever own a restaurant. I think I'm past learning how to cook to open up a restaurant, to be honest. I'm 32. Y'all gotta remember that. Not saying I come for the food, but yeah, I was leaning for the vibe. Yes, that's one. That's why I love and showcase black restaurants because I can get both the food and the vibe. I don't know what y'all been saying like because again, you have to. Okay, so you saying, oh, I don't go for the food, I go for the vibe. What are you comparing it to? So who food is better? I'm just trying to. That's what I'm trying to figure out. I'm sorry. I love it when black people cook my food. That should be good. White restaurants are much better, quieter, cleaner, bigger portions. And okay, well. Like y'all just do not say this stuff about non-black owned restaurants. I never hear anything about portion sizes at other places. Never. Soon as I don't know. I just and but then you got why did it turn around like that? You just gotta yeah. There's not nothing on what. I think the algorithm just hears me talking about stuff and they send it out to people who like to engage in that type of stuff. But just check it. So next time, and I know maybe people don't care because I think a lot of people do like negativity, they like negativity. If you ever see somebody critiquing a black restaurant, go to their page, see if they critiqued other restaurants, try to find a non-black one and see if it's the same style of tweaking. See if they're talking about the seasoning, see if they're talking about the heat of the temperature of the food, see if they're talking about the portion sizes. And it's like just see if they're saying stuff like that for other non-black restaurants. And then if they don't, yeah, you got one right right there. Just saying, you got one right there. And they don't use the same thing because, like, for me personally, I kind of say the same thing. I'll like showcase. I don't really, again, like I tell people all the time. You all ever hear me in my videos talk about service? Very, very, very rarely. I'm not gonna like try to talk about it for a black, I mean, for like white restaurant or like non-black owned restaurant, and then not talk about it for something else. South Africa, I think you. I wish I was in South Africa too. We are this realty, but that's another conversation. Okay, baby, yeah, that is transvest. Oh my gosh, that's the word that older people used to use for trans people. Trans. Is that even a word? Transvestite. Is that even a word? Is that even a word? You don't, please don't engage in it. Yeah, black owners skimp out on the portions. I just did a review of Yasa's. Y'all, you didn't watch my last and Yasa's was amazing. My last sometime. So y'all, I be trying to tell people I don't get paid from most of the restaurants. I don't get paid from like 90% of the restaurants I post. I don't get paid from. So I kind of like do my own thing. I'm just not posted up at every restaurant and giving every restaurant like it comes to a point. I tell this like no, I'm not getting paid. You're not paying me. So it comes to a point like I don't be want to do a dedicated video because that's just too much work. I'm not doing a dedicated video for every restaurant. So I'll do things like progressive dinners. So I did a progressive dinner and Yassa was one of them. Yassa was the main course. That's a Senegalese restaurant. That was a Senegalese restaurant. So I don't know if you didn't see it. Maybe the algorithm didn't show you it because it wasn't like a single restaurant review. But yes, it was a progressive dinner. It was really good. It was so fucking good actually. Keep doing Jamaican restaurant community. Oh, baby. If it's one thing about me, I'm always go to a Jamaican restaurant. I feel bad. For Wilma Barbecue give you a lot of food. Black owned. Wilma's do give you a lot of food. I feel like I'm always throwing something away from Wilma's. And it's not cause I don't like it. It's too much fucking food. Too much fucking food. And then people always be like, no, that's just because you what you call it. But I be looking at other people's food when I be at the restaurant. I be like, that's a lot. Like when I was there last time, which was a couple weeks ago, maybe like 2 weeks ago. Um, like people they was going to lunch special. They was ordering a lunch special, and like I was like, damn, that's the lunch special. That's the lunch special. A lot of rib tips. Not too many can get oxtails to hit. That's true, but you know what? The thing about that is oxtails in itself, oxtails is a very flavorful meat. I remember they were saying like, like how the fat is on the outside of it and it like caramelizes the inside no matter how you cook it. Like oxtail itself is a very flavorful meat. So that's why like I'm not saying it's hard, but it's not that hard with it, not that easy to mess them up. Like you really got to fuck up oxtails to fuck up oxtail because they already a very flavorful and tender meat. I went to Women's on Wednesday. Lunch specials be hitting before 5, and we run the cookouts. You're really gelantatious. Why must barbecue? Perhaps a salad. Perhaps not. Perhaps not. But yeah, so I know y'all be seeing. I be like, man, these oxtails good. I'm sorry, oxtails do be good. They be like, okay, who got better oxtails? I'm sorry, all the shit be good. You know y'all know when it is hard for oxtails not to be good is when they're like tough. If you can cook them low and slow and get them tender, like I said, they're already a tender piece of meat. But yes, you do have to tenderize them. But like compared to like other red meats, they are a tender piece of meat. But yes, when you can get them tender, baby, yes, yeah. And then shit with some Jamaican gravy on it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I need you like every time you go, the oxtail's good. So yes, they do be fucking good. What's your favorite culture of food to eat? Probably Jamaican food. I mean, I really like soul food. I really like Jamaican food. I really like soul food. I really like Jamaican food. I really like seafood too. You got to be dumb to overcook oxtails. Have you ever had Alice barbecue? Yes, I did. Check out my video. Check out my video on Alice barbecue. I went so y'all today. So today I went to Sanders Barbecue. I'm sorry, y'all. Okay, so I'm gonna tell y'all right now. I probably won't post a video till next week because, like I said, I'm gonna go outside this weekend. We in Hyde Park at Grandma's house. She, who has better food? Come on, what kind of question is that? Anyway, you gotta try Bajan food. Is that from Barbados? What is Bajan, or is that what culture is that? What about Houston food? I don't like when y'all say that. I don't like when y'all say so. Okay, so only food that I know that I can say is Chicago food because obviously I live here. When y'all say Atlanta food, Houston food, I feel like since I don't live there, I can't. I don't like to group it. Like you got to give me a certain restaurant. I don't like to group everything together for a place that I don't like. She loves Mexican food. Oh yeah, I love. But you said what's my favorite? You didn't ask. Do I like it? I like shit. I like a lot of type of food. If we being honest, you said what's the favorite? Shit, it can only be one favorite. But damn, I forgot what I was about to say. Yes, but yes, check out my Alice video. I did a day of eating in Bronzeville. I think that was the video. And I did that earlier this year, maybe in about February, if you want to scroll down and see if you can check that. JR Crickets in Atlanta. Great wings. Every time and it's so funny, every time I post a video about them, people like, they ain't even all that. Baby, they got 15 locations. Fuck what y'all talking about. Like, fuck with y'all. And I understand that it's restaurants that are popular. It's not good because we was just talking about KFC. But let's be real. This is not no big chain fucking restaurant. They have 15 locations. 15, I counted. Maybe it was 14. Somebody like it. For enough for them to have 14 locations. It's from Shy anyway. I went twice in one day. Strip club, herb crusted lamb chop. Ooh, that sounds good. Yeah, that place. What place in Harvey? My next Taco Tuesday video, I wanted it to be in Harvey. I wanted it to be. Have you tried fish and chips? No, I haven't. I haven't been in London. I feel like I had it when I didn't Long John Silver's used to sell it. I went to high school with you. Oh, I'm old. That's how old I am. Old. Caribbean jerk. Okay. But yeah, I need some recommendations for tacos in Harvey. What's your comfort food to enjoy? Some chili from Wendy's. No, some chicken noodle soup from Mariano's Deli. Some chicken noodle soup from Mariano's Deli. I love it. I'm a soup girly. I love me some soup. I love me a hot bowl of soup. I like chili. I low key did not have no chili all of last winter on accident, but I love it because the beans be making my stomach hurt. But I really do love chili. Wendy's chili is terrible. Clam chowder. I love me a lobster bisque. Where did I just have a lobster bisque at? And it was so good. I can't remember. Have you heard of Jamaican chicken foot soup? Yes, I did. I just heard about that today on TikTok, and somebody was like, "As a Jamaican, this is 5 things I don't eat, or 5 things I don't eat as Jamaican." And chicken foot soup was her number one. And then she had said oxtail. She was saying I don't really. She said she don't really like oxtail. She don't understand the hype. I stopped. I think I stopped scrolling after that. But I remember the first one was chicken foot soup. Oh, I love me a beef stew. When I used to work for the law firm, I forget. We used to order like this beef stew from a place. Was it Manny's Deli? Was it Manny's Deli? Does Manny Deli sell beef stew? Does Manny's Deli? I might be wrong because this is a long time ago. We used to order the beef stew, and it was used to be so good. Oh my gosh, I make the best cornbread. Chicken foot soup is good. And managed water. Jerk chicken is okay. Oh shit, I thought you was from Chicago. Shit, the way you been talking. I love curry goat. Um, I just came back from Thailand, and you know how a lot of people like the Jamaicans use it, like a lot of the Caribbean people use curry and stuff like that. And I'm not saying it's a problem, but the way that the Asian people, I'm gonna just say Thailand because I was in fucking Thailand, the way that they use curry, I don't know. The curry was a different type of curry. I feel like it was a different type of curry because I had like a couple curry dishes when I was in I mean, I keep saying Bali. In Thailand, I had a couple curry dishes in Bangkok, and then I had a couple in Phuket. And the curry, it was just different. It was good. It was good. It was really good. But it just did not remind me of like Jamaican or Caribbean type curry. What's your least favorite food in Foodie City? When I went to I don't know. I'ma find me something good to eat. Shit. I was in Chiang Mai. Did y'all papaya salad? No, I didn't. Have you done a review of Uncle Remus? No. I think I'm gonna stay away from it. Um, I did a review of my very first progressive dinner. I mean, I don't really like Uncle Remus like that. I've had it before, and people's like, "Oh, you just didn't go to the right location." I've been to the one on the west side. I didn't, and it tasted the same as the south side. I didn't like it there, but I gave it, but that was in 2020. I gave it another try last year. I didn't like it. So y'all know how y'all again. I'm gonna tell y'all again. Y'all know how people's like, "Oh, you like everything you post." No, I just go to restaurants I like. It's just simple as that. I already know I don't really like, and I don't want to say I don't like it. It's just like it's. I'm never gonna go there. But if somebody ordered a pan of chicken and it was at the party, I would eat it. I don't know. Chinese people can't make no curry. Well, good thing they're not Chinese people. They're Asian people. They're from Thailand. Jesus Christ, the Lord and Savior. Haven't been to Jocelyn's. No, what's Jocelyn's? Papaya salad. Oh my God. Stick on me. Oh, so good. Sticky rice in Thailand was so good. I've had it in America, and I thought I was not gonna like Thai food because in America I don't like Thai food. Y'all know what the best thing I had in Thailand? Pad Thai. I know that sounds crazy. I know that sounds fucking crazy, but I fucking could not stand Pad Thai in America. I had that shit in Thailand. That shit was so fucking good. And guess what? I only had it once. I only had Pad Thai once. I'm lying. I had it twice, but the second time it was like it was like that food you get on excursion, so it wasn't the best. But like the first time I went on a food tour and I had pad thai, so fucking good. Mexico resort food is trash. Yes, it is. Pad thai is terrible. Not in Thailand. Same thing for mango sticky rice. That shit's disgusting. Like every time I've had it in America, shit's disgusting. Shit was good as fuck out there, and it actually comes with fucking mango. It was amazing. I didn't know it was a dessert. I didn't know it was a dessert. Where's your man? I like to volunteer. I like women from Illinois. Oh, that's cool. Thank you, Tommy. How can I be your friend? I don't really need no friend. I really need no friends right now. I don't have the mental capacity for more friends. It's bonding time. Well, yes, it's 1 o'clock, 1 a.m. So yeah. Yes, I need some restaurant bill payers. I'll make you reconsider. No, I doubt that. Come try Mexican. Thank you for saying Mexican hood food. So back in 2014, I went to San Diego. I went to San Diego with my ex, and I had something like I'm gonna tell you this: what I had like rolled tacos. That's what they served out there. Don't be acting like don't pretend y'all don't know what the hell that is. Don't pretend you don't know what the hell that is. I had that, and I think that was the most disgusting shit I ever had in my life. And so when I make videos about taco, people like, oh, you never had tacos from San Diego. I had that shit in fucking San Diego, and shit was disgusting. Like fucking disgusting. Like taquito, yes, but I didn't know. They was just saying that was just what they sold. That was like the thing. So you know how like I had went into like the last restaurant on the west side, and I was like, that's what they served. That's what they had. That was like the first thing. They was like roll tacos, roll tacos, roll tacos. Um, no, that's what. But that, I'm just saying that's what I had in San Diego, and that was what was popular because I remember when I had went into the restaurant, we had walked there, but they was like, okay, don't go to this one, go to this one, and so we had skipped one. We had skipped the Mexican restaurant, we went to another one, but they both had like rolled tacos at the front of their store, and I was just like, and we got them, and they were fucking disgusting. Real hit though. I don't really like the burritos. I don't really like. I'm not a burrito person because I don't like the beans and I don't like the rice. Taquitos are trash. Yeah, this shit was disgusting. But that's what they eat out there. So I feel like just off that they're void. Because why the fuck are you eating that in the first place? Not a burrito person. Yes, I don't like the Mexican rice. That's why I'm like that's why you always see when I'm going to Mexican I'm y'all I'm 100% damn near 99.999% is posting a taco. Can't imagine taquito. Smashed beans. If you go to LA, go to Taco Pete for black people tacos. I don't like black people tacos. What can make what you can make burrito your way? Why I just like the meat in the shell. Um, people that don't eat ambrosia. Let me see. No, it's I didn't. You know what? So y'all want to know what's so funny? Okay, so I'm 32. I didn't really start going to steakhouses. I'm never gonna claim that I've been doing it. I didn't really start going to steakhouses until I was like 23. After I got out of college, I lived a normal college life, babes. Like not these college students now. I lived a normal college life. So I always saw jokes about people ordering their steaks well done. I was never a big steak person. When I did start ordering steaks, I would order it medium well because I like just mostly done. I would just order it medium well. I did not know. And I know it was always stereotype. I thought it was like a stereotype joke, but again, there's always some truth to a stereotype. As much as we don't like to, admit it, there's always some truth to a little stereotype. I did not know that people ordered their steaks well done. I did not know that. I thought that was like a stereotype because I've like even like when I since I've started eating steaks at like steak houses like nice steak houses, I've always ordered it medium well because I thought that was like normal, like but yeah, I did not know that people ordered their steaks well done. When you go out, like it's always a thing. People like, oh no, I like mine's medium. You will see it on the internet, but if you go into the restaurant and you go order people and they be like, how you like your steak? They'll be like, well done. I did not know that. No, yeah, I don't like black people tacos. I mean, I like them if I cook them at home, but no, don't give me no fucking ground beef taco. I mean, that's what I hate that super taco. But yes, but like for real, like because I wanted to do the series, but for real, don't give me no fucking soup. Don't give me no goddamn ground beef, cheese and sour cream. I don't want that shit. I want some carne asada. I want some cilantro and onion. I want some salsa. No, no blood in your food. That's how our people. I didn't know that. I did not know that. I thought that was like I thought that was like a stereotype. And I thought people just try to make it seem like, oh, I don't eat it like that. That's a stereo. No, a lot of people eat their steaks well done. A lot of people eat they take the donut off. You a man? Yes. Puppy tacos, cheese and hot sauce, not salsa. Yeah. No, I don't want that. I don't want that. That's not. And that's funny because that's the tacos I grew up with. You know one thing I don't like about like when black people make tacos. I don't like that black people make tacos and they stray so far away from the original taco. That is one thing. And not that obviously I'm not talking about like ground beef, no regular black people tacos, but when black people make tacos like at a restaurant, like I went to the black owned taco spot and they had like the mother clucker, the fucking pot roast, the pot roast taco. Where the fuck is the fucking steak taco, baby? Why you gotta do all this extra fucking shit? Where the fuck is the steak taco? Where the fuck is the regular motherfucking ooh shit. I thought something was crawling on me. Right. Where is the normal taco? Why the fuck do y'all always gotta be so extra with the taco? Like I love my people, but like when it comes to tacos, they always gotta be extra. What about People's Tacos out west? I don't know, but I need to go. So what you think about Velvet Taco? Velvet Taco is that type of place too, like that extra taco place. I'll eat it, like I'll eat it, I'll like it, but I'm like again, you would never see me go to Velvet Taco. Like if it's not like, oh, I'm there. The last time I literally went to Velvet Taco, if the one that's like downtown, I was getting something from across the street at the away store, and it was like that was the closest thing to eat. That was the closest thing to eat. I make steak tacos. Shorty, you tweaking. I'm not. What do you mean tweaking? I didn't say you guys didn't make it, but when you go to a restaurant, do you ever see it? Like black restaurant, they don't never serve just a regular carne asada or a regular al pastor. The shit gotta be jerk chicken, shake that ass taco. Like, baby, just give me a regular taco. I don't want all that extra shit with my taco. I don't like that. Velvet taco, roasted corn and elote. Why would they? That's Mexican shit. Again, I didn't say that you had to do this. I just said I didn't like it. I don't know why. I don't. People be y'all be listening to what y'all want to hear. Didn't say they didn't have to do it. I just said I didn't like it. Obviously, somebody likes it. Obviously, somebody likes it. Del Taco is the best mainstream fast. Okay. Isn't Del Taco just like a competitor of Taco Bell? I feel like I be seeing it when I go to like I do have Del Taco in Michigan. Taco Del. No shrimp on my. Wait a minute. Now I fuck up a shrimp taco, but it gotta just be regular shrimp. Like we don't have to be extra, baby. Put a little taco seasoning. Put the shrimp. Usually with a shrimp, they usually have like some type of mayo dressing. I know with shrimp tacos they usually use regular lettuce. Like baby, just give me a regular shrimp taco. Some Spanish paella. I had some very good paella when I went to Colombia. Cartagena. What about fish tacos? I fuck with a fish taco. Fish taco, I feel like you can't mess up. Like eat black or Mexican. But yes, the Del Taco in Dearborn is probably where I saw that then. Who has the best quesadillas? I don't know. I don't eat quesadillas. I'm lying. I had some quesadillas from Jerk 48. Baja fish tacos. What's your favorite sandwich? What type of sandwich? Like a cold cut sandwich or a hot sandwich? Fish tacos they have in Hawaii restaurant called Coconuts. That's a big. I heard of Big Wig tacos. Let me see. I don't know what sandwich do I like. Oh, well, cold sandwich is the hoagie. I don't know if it's the same thing. It's a sandwich to me, a hoagie from Home of the Hoagie. I just had one the other day. That shit was good too. Thank you, Charlotte. That U.S. Steel sandwich and a hot sandwich. I'm trying to think. I love a corned beef from that spot in what's that place in Detroit? I made that video on I love that corned beef so good. It's like a corned beef and pastrami. Corned beef is pastrami mix on rye. It's so good. A Reuben, a good, is it a Reuben? I don't know the name of the sandwich. I don't know the exact name of the sandwich because I never ordered it myself. Yeah, fuck Chipotle. They be pissing me off. I haven't been to Chipotle in months because the closest one to me is the one in Hyde Park. That's if any of you guys are from Chicago. The closest one to me is from Hyde Park, and they are just a terrible thing. I actually wanted Chipotle yesterday. Y'all know what I had for dinner yesterday. I ended up going back to the hibachi spot that I just made the video on. Um, Firebowl hibachi. I ended up getting some hibachi, and this shit was good. That shit was good. I'm sorry. Like, I'm sorry to anybody who went after the video I made and their experience wasn't like the best, but I went and the shit was so fucking good. It damn near was better than the first tab I went. How big it should be? Only got it. You know what? Okay, so you have to understand that I live on the south side, so we just don't have a lot of stuff. We don't have a lot of stuff. And you know what? I don't like to speak on it too much because you know what? I think it's a stereotype. I think this definitely is a stereotype, but again, like I said, some stereotypes have truth to them. So, I did a video at that restaurant, and I guess the owner had like told a friend about me, and he was like, oh, can you come do a video for me? And I spoke about this, like the man, he was like, oh, I own a chicken restaurant, like a fried chicken restaurant on the west side of Chicago. And I was just like, yeah, I don't really showcase some type of restaurants. Like I love some type of uniqueness to the restaurants that I go to, like, you know, something like it just can't be, because there's so many fried chicken and fish restaurants in Chicago that's marketed to black people, and I just like, I don't want to add to that. I mean, not that I'm a problem, because I'm not gonna be like, oh, I only promote healthy stuff, because I don't. But come on, like, yeah, it's not, it's just not that. So, yeah, so he was, so on the phone I was explaining, I'm like, yeah, I don't really, I kind of just stay away from like the chicken restaurants and stuff like that. And he was like, that's what black people want. Isn't that your follower base? That's all what black people want. And I'm sad to say, he was not lying. He literally was not lying. Like, a lot of black people, when they go out, they really do just want deep fried chicken. And I know this is so stereotypical to say that's what they want. And I'm saying this as a person who frequently goes to a lot of restaurants. Like, a lot of black people, all they be wanting is either like a heavily sauced meal or fried food, deep fried food. He was not lying. He was not lying. So, yes, one thing I think that these other restaurants don't invest in our communities. They don't want to put them there because at a thing, they're either overburdened or they're just not profitable at all. As usual, most folks don't want to venture out their taste buds. Life is so much bigger. Yes, they don't. And then it's like, you don't want to talk about that, because then it's like, oh, you kind of feed into the stereotype. But again, like I say, some of the stereotypes are, have some truth to them. As a black person, yes, I understand that, y'all. See, that's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm saying. I understand that it's a stereotype, but again, part of it is true. Part of it is true. You cannot lie. You cannot lie. Obviously, I'm a food creator. I'm a food creator. But so I eat all different types of cuisine. So I'm with you guys. I'm with you guys. But you cannot lie. You do know that it's true at some point, that shit is true. That a lot of times that they just want deep fried food. Because I was like, what do you say? He's like, fried chicken. I said, what do you? He's like, fish. I said, what else? Egg rolls. He said they want something deep fried and quick. And it's true. Like, I know, a lot of people, they always trying to like run away from the stereotype, and it's like, come on, let's be real. Like let's real take yourself out of the equation and just like look at it from like a different point of view. Like, is it true? Like how many if you can go up into a black neighborhood, how many fucking fried chicken restaurants is it? Or how, like, come on, let's be real. No, black people like different foods. Okay. Okay. Well, since y'all guys want to do that, we're gonna look at the numbers. So, like, a large amount of restaurants that are in the black community are literally fried chicken restaurants. So if you look at the numbers, you can talk all you want, because you know what? I'm a numbers person. I'm an accountant. You look at the stats, you look at the data. That is what the fuck the data says. No matter how you feel about it, no matter how you personal you feel about it, that is literally what the numbers say. I live in like the Hyde Park, Bronzeville area. So I frequent like the Bronzeville area. Literally fucking chicken restaurants every fucking where. Every fucking where. It's a chicken restaurant. All restaurants have to serve some version of fried chicken. Yes, because we invented it. And that's fine. fine. That's fine. That is fine. I'm not speaking like extra into it. I'm just saying that's just what it is. Yes, and okay, so that was the point. Yeah, obviously, I forgot y'all, because that was the point. He was saying, he was like, why such a city as big as Chicago don't have a lot of Chipotle's? It's because one, they don't do that well in the black communities. Like we have plenty. Like if you go to downtown Chicago, how many fucking Chipotle's is just in the loop? Isn't it like like four Chipotle's just in the loop alone? I remember I was downtown in Loop and I was looking for and I remember I walked past two Chipotle. I did not and that's just I know of four Chipotle's in the Loop alone. It's a Chipotle every fucking where. But again, I'm on the south side of Chicago. It's not that many Chipotle's. If I'm not mistaken, it's only two. Hyde Park and 87th. If it's another one, you guys can let me know. But on the southern part of Chicago, it's literally only two Chipotle's. I guess if you count, is that Morgan Park? I think it's one in Morgan Park. But the only two I know is Hyde Park and 87th. And yes, Chicago doesn't do food chains. Chipotle is good. I'm not gonna lie. Chicago most definitely does food chains. I don't know, Chipotle is mid, but the fact still stands. I understand what you were saying. Yes, customers be tweaking Chipotle workers being skimpy on order protein. But they purposely don't invest those type of restaurants. But y'all want to know what's so crazy? Did y'all notice that they put a Chick-fil-A on the south side? Chick-fil-A's are usually Chick-fil-A's are usually reserved. I don't know, like y'all don't understand like how restaurants pick where they're going to place their restaurants. Like they literally go about the income level for the neighborhood. But you know what they've been putting in the black neighborhoods? Chick-fil-A and Raising Cane's. What do that serve? What do they serve? Even though they're fast food and they're chain restaurants, what do they serve? Fried chicken. I know we love Chick-fil-A and we associate it with like maybe like a higher income area, but they're realizing, oh, black people, if it's fried chicken, they'll eat it. They will eat it. Raising Cane's not even good, but it's fried chicken. It's fried chicken. And they're supposed to be opening one on 87th. If Chicago, and you know what, I'm very disappointed in Chicago. If that Raising Cane's don't close within a year, I'll be very disappointed in Chicago because I thought you guys liked seasoned food. I'm gonna be very disappointed in Chicago if Raising, because I understand they just have a lot of money, so it doesn't really matter to them. Like they can open up these restaurants, but if that Raising Cane's don't close within a year or two, I'm gonna be disappointed because y'all should not be eating there because y'all said y'all like seasoned food. White people love Chick-fil-A and Raising Cane's, but I'm telling y'all, like in Chicago, they're opening up these places in black neighborhoods. Could be top notch with a few changes. There's one the Loop and Tours will keep that open. Nope. And you so again, that's why they opening one on 87th in Auburn Gresham neighborhood. If it survives, I'm gonna be disappointed. I'm gonna be disappointed if it survives. Raising Cane's isn't, yeah. You eat a piece of Raising Cane's and it's just like no, no. It tastes like airport food. Raising Cane skims too. If it's because yes, I understand they can open because they have a lot of capital, but for the people who be in my comments, oh, it's not seasoned. When I go to these restaurants, it's not seasoned. It's bland. Now, why the fuck is Raising Cane's surviving in the black community? It should not because y'all like seasoned food, right? And Raising Cane's not seasoned. It's like, why would I give them my money when I can go around the corner? Exactly. Exactly. So that's why I say if it survives, I'll be very disappointed in my city. What's your favorite chain chicken? Probably Popeyes. Do Harold's count? Popeyes okay. Zaxby's. The toast and the sauce. The sauce is just okay. People be making it seem like, oh my god, it makes the chicken so much better. It makes the chicken bear. It makes nasty chicken bearable. It doesn't like. It's not like it's making good chicken better. It's making very very bland chicken edible. Chick-fil-A a different story. but it still remains the same that they put in these fried chicken restaurants in black communities. As much as we love Chick-fil-A, that is a motherfucking fried chicken restaurant. It's just mildly hot Thousand Island dressing. I can believe that. Better than Cane's. Zaxby trash. I'm in Utah. We don't have shit. Utah, is that the place where they be talking about they be having like the men be having multiple wives? Popeye's good, but why is every Popeye service trash? I really would like to know that. I really would like to know that. What about Dave's Hot Chicken? Um, I've been there. I've been there when they had first opened the one on 87th, and this shit's too fucking hot. I think I got like a number two spice. This shit was so fucking hot. Like I said, I can't. I literally, I think I made it. This was when I first had started making content, like back in 2022, and I was like, I literally cannot rate this sandwich because it's so fucking hot. Like I can't say it's nasty. I'm like, I literally just cannot take the heat. I never made the video. I think the video's literally still in my phone. Thank you. Everyone, they act like you owe them money for spending your own money. 73 at chicken restaurants. 7,300 type of different chicken restaurants in Chicago. Okay, so let me show y'all like the things to the chicken. So look, you got Harold's. You got the black owned chicken restaurants. So you got Harold's and then you got Uncle Remus. And then you got the Drake's and DJ Cali restaurants. So that's JJ, Sharks. Most those type of chicken restaurants. And then you got like the variety restaurants, so like a Baba's, a Union Sub, just your toys and stuff like that. You got them type of chicken restaurants. And then you got like specialty chicken restaurants like Cleo's, Ricketts, Marlin's. Even though people say Marlin's is in the category of Harold's, but just the fact that there's only one location, I put that in like the specialty chicken category. So like I said, Cleo's, Marlin's, Ricketts, you got those, and then obviously, then you got the chain restaurants. Somebody told me Sharks better than Harold's. I feel like Sharks is in a league of his own, but I really like Harold's. I really like Sharks, so I don't like to debate the two. And then yeah, you got the specialty restaurants. I said that, and then you got the chain restaurants. You got the Popeyes. What else? I it's hard. Y'all know how it's KFC is not that common in Chicago. Cause I was looking for a KFC to try those new, cause I want to try those new wings that they gonna have. And yeah, I was looking for KFC. Why that shit said I had to go to the suburbs? I'm on the south side. I don't think there's no KFCs on the south side. Let me find out you a chickenologist. I mean, I am black. And I live in the realest nigga city. I do know a thing about a chicken. We ain't got Bojangles in Chicago. He said Chicago. Living in a major city got to be crazy. It is. I thought it was KFC are losing restaurant. People serve so bad. I think it's a revolving thing. Honestly, I think the customers are bad, so the service gets bad. But yeah, because I used to live on the north side, and my ex used to be like, and then we used to live on the north side, and then we moved to the south side, and he used to be like, yes, he was like, I cannot stand the Popeyes on the south side. Everybody's so rude. Everybody that they take forever. He was like, he's like, I've never experienced this. But he was like, because on the north side, he's like, the Popeyes workers are nice. Like they're nice. Everything is so hot and fresh. He's like, you come to the south side, no, like the Popeyes. The Popeyes is terrible. He's like, one time I was hungry and you wasn't home. I drove all the way to the north side to go to Popeyes. They got KFC on North Ave. Our cities are small to the extent they just rich, so it balances out. Even in the hood, I'm half Mexican. I love tacos and chicken. Period. Everybody likes chicken. They just act like we don't eat. Everybody does like chicken. Everybody does like chicken. No matter where I go, I travel. They got some form of fried fucking chicken. Everybody does like chicken. It's literally like the most what do you like the most palatable meat, chicken. Why the ice cream machine always broken? I don't know. I feel like McDonald's have gotten better with that. better. Because I haven't heard that my ice cream machine was broken in a while. But I also haven't been eating. I've been I forgot, and it happened sometime this year that I just like my stomach has just been turning when it comes to when it comes to ice cream and dairy. Like I really, really try to stay away from it. And when I say dairy, I mean like real dairy, like cream and milk and ice cream and stuff like that. I just have to stay away from it. I try to stay away from it as much as possible because this shit just be making my stomach hurt. I used to could take it and I'm like, okay, I'll just fart a little bit, but like no, like now it's like gut wrenching in my stomach. So I try to stay. And no, cheese does that. Cheese doesn't do that because I think most cheese probably honestly probably fake anyway. Cheese doesn't do that. Like stuff like that. It has to be like a a large volume of like actual dairy. Andy's frozen yogurt. No, is that in South Holland? To listen in the black food that we mainly eat chicken. Jack in the Box. Didn't they say Jack in the Box coming back to Chicago? No, dairy doesn't just give me gas. Like this shit makes like feel like I've got punched in the stomach. Favorite burger joint, Au Cheval. Five Guys is good too. Every couple times when I drive to Michigan, I always stop. Not always, but I frequently stop at this Five Guys, and I want to say it's in St. Joseph, Michigan. Every time I go in there, it's almost nobody in there. Obviously, for all Five Guys, it's cooked to order, and it's so good, like so good. I want to say it's in St. Joseph, Michigan. I might be wrong. I can't remember. It's like exit 22. 23, exit 23 on 94 after you get to Michigan. And I go up in there frequently. Like when I'm on my way to Michigan, I'll starve all day. And then I'm like, because I know I'm driving to Michigan, I'm like, I'll just stop. Even though, okay, it's an hour, it's about an hour and a half into the drive to Michigan, to Detroit. And it's so good. Five Guy, decent taste, homemade. Favorite Care Bear. Need to come eat. No, I don't. I don't need to eat nothing. Freddy's, eat at Freddy's in the Midwest. Can you do a black flip? No. Potato pie, that sounds disgusting. So why you bring it up? What did you even eat last night? Well, last night is this night, but I did a food review at a Sanders barbecue. I think I was telling y'all about that. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to say. I think I end up like speaking. Sanders barbecue might be the best barbecue restaurant in the city. I'm sorry. I think, and I'm going to put that in the video. It's not rage. It's a little bit of rage bait, but it's not really rage bait. It's really my opinion, and I say this because I think it is the only bar. Okay, everything there was good. Everything there was good. Um, but sometimes you got to add other stuff in. I think this might be the best barbecue restaurant because they offer a great range. They offer a great range of barbecue. Like I don't know how the fuck they do it, but they fucking can barbecue everything. So like when I go to restaurants, like one of my favorite barbecue restaurants is Smoke. Smoke is a like I know for lack of a better term is so it's a white owned or I don't know what you call it. A non-piece POC owned barbecue restaurant. I love it. I used to live a block away from it and I used to get it all the time. They smoke their meats. I love their ribs. I love their brisket, but that's all they serve. They only serve ribs and brisket. That's all they serve. Ribs and brisket. I like Medley's Grill. He doesn't serve pork, so he kind of added us. I love that chicken wing. I love them chicken wings. I still think those are the best chicken wings in Chicago. But he kind of added the equation because he doesn't serve pork. He's a barbecue restaurant that doesn't serve pork. What else? People say Green Street Meats. I haven't been to Green Street Meats, so I know that you ain't never been to Green. Well, I ain't never fucking been, and this is my platform. So again, Sanders Barbecue might be the best barbecue restaurant in the city. They are the only restaurant that serves they serve it, and it's good, a variety of they serve everything. They serve beef ribs, they serve brisket, they serve sausage, they serve pork ribs. The pork ribs was amazing. The pork ribs was amazing. They also serve oxtail. Now the oxtail wasn't all that, but the fact that they fucking serve smoked oxtail, come on, that shit is lit. They serve oxtail, they serve catfish. I'm sorry. You could be like limbs. And then it was so funny because I was like, okay, so like I was doing a food review and people kept coming up to me. And I think that's what I was talking about. I was like, sometimes it's kind of hard for me to do food reviews now, especially like, like solo ones and stuff like that. Cause I got like, I have a light and then it's people like constantly stopping to talk to me. So I was doing a food review and people kept stopping and talking to me, acting like, oh, like they was telling me, they was like, what you getting? No, we was just chopping up. I was talking with some of my followers, rib tips. But yeah, so I was like, what you get? What you get? They was like rib tips. I was like, they got rib tips? They have rib tips? I didn't know that. And I was like, because you know what? When I went, I didn't know that that was a black owned restaurant. I honestly did not know that. I did. Like when I walked up in there, because y'all, okay. And again, this might be me giving into the stereotypes. And obviously I was wrong. I can admit that. Rib tips blew your mind. No, you don't understand. You don't understand because, like you said, you're not from Chicago. So, rib tips is not something that's sold at non-POC barbecue restaurants. Like I said, I used to live on the north side. The barbecue restaurants up there don't really serve rib tips. That's just not a thing. That is like more of a black person, the south side, west side, they'll serve rib tips. You don't really see that at the barbecue places on the north side. You don't really, and so when I walked in there, they serve, they serve their barbecue by the platter. So, you're getting like smoked sausage and beef ribs and brisket. Those types of places don't usually serve rib tips. They don't really serve rib tips. So I was up in there and I was like, wow, you serve rib. Okay, I'm like, okay, of course you got everything else. I literally did just not know that you serve rib tips. And I was just like, yeah. And I found out like the owner was black, which I'm y'all know me, I'm more happy about that. But I'm like, when I went in there, I did not know that. I would have not known that was a black owned restaurant. Who's your favorite artist right now? Meg Thee Stallion. But rib tips cheap as shit. But it's still southern. My name is Anastasia. Anastasia Beaverhausen. That's her name. But yes, I was so I'm like, I'm sorry. That might be the best barbecue restaurant. Just off that alone. And I know people gonna be like, okay, what about Wilma's? Wilma's don't have all that other stuff. Wilma's got like ribs and they got turkey. They got like pork ribs and they got like turkey. They don't have brisket. They don't have beef ribs. He has beef ribs, sausage, and then y'all, the sides, the sides, like the greens were so good. It was so funny because I was like, I had to do the food review. Obviously, I order more food than I can usually eat, and so I was like packing up my food. But I'm like, and they was like, and somebody was like on the side table to the side. They was like, oh, you must really like them greens. Yes, I do. Those greens were good. Those greens were good. Shout out, please. Your biggest fan, subscribe. Jocelyn, I ain't never seen you in no comment before. Where you from? I'm from Chicago. I want to do my neighbors hear me. I be yelling and stuff. It's late. Smoked turkey, brisket, smoked sausage, cheesy bacon, sausage, bacon. Or you must be looking it up. Do you eat vegetarian? Not really. Talk hella fast. What if you just be listening hella slow? What about that? I'm about for just maybe. I'm about to log off to hell no. I ordered a platter last week. If they got turkey legs, do he have turkey? Okay, damn. I don't know if he got turkey legs, but I mean, that ain't. I feel like that's not a deal breaker. I feel like that's not a deal breaker. The turkey leg, but I don't know if they had turkey leg. People trying to riz you up. Why are people trying to riz me up? Oh my god, baby, Auntie O, riz me up with catfish and fried tomatoes, country shit. Yeah, he had catfish and oh no, he had no fried green tomato. People trying to riz you up right now. Oh my gosh. Why do I keep doing that? Can I raise you up? My favorite type of food is seafood. Do you cook? No, I don't. Um, I was just talking about this with my other friends. In 2020, we went on a surprise. We took a surprise cabin trip for my friend's 30th birthday. This was 2020, so that's the only thing we could do was like go to cabin trips and stuff like in which so we went to Gatlinburg there, and so that was my friend, his girlfriend, now fiance. Um, her brother is a chef. And we went there, and one of the meals they made there, he's a chef. He made some chili. To this day, I think that's probably one of the best chilies I ever had. I know that's not, does not do you any good, but the best chili I ever had was like a homemade chili. All this food knowledge and don't know how to cook. Mm. Snow crab, king crab, baby. You ain't that but ask me. King crab is my favorite crab, baby. I like the best of the best. I guess that's like, and you know what? And that's hard to describe to people. I hate when people I see in comments a lot. They like, I can cook that at home, especially oh my gosh, especially that goddamn Longhorn versus Texas Roadhouse video. I make a better steak at home. I'm fucking sure you do. You literally customizing it to the most customization you could do. Of course, you probably can cook a better steak for you at home. Like home cooked meals are always going to be better. I even fucking the best fucking restaurant ever. When you cook it yourself, it's always going to taste better. Like let's be real. Like especially if you know how to cook. Like let's put that disclaimer in there. Especially if you know how to cook. I ain't cooking no 15-hour meal. Right. Me either. So I know what the fuck y'all think I'm about to slave over a fucking hot stove. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. Back in the day I used to cook when I had a man. I had a man to cook for. Now I realize, yeah, the only thing I'm gonna cook for them is the only thing they gonna eat for me is this ass. But in terms of cooking, no. And then it's like cooking don't do nothing but just add calories. Y'all want me to cook? That'd be y'all problem. Y'all want me to cook, or do y'all want women to cook, or do y'all want them to look good? Because I say this all the time. Y'all don't want no cooked healthy food. Let's be real. You don't want a fucking cooked salad. You want smothered chicken, pasta, motherfucking fried food. That's what y'all be wanting when y'all ask a woman, can she cook? You're not asking her, can she make a salad? You're not asking her, can she make some, a protein packed meal, a low calorie protein packed meal. You're not asking that. You don't care if she can cook that. You want something unhealthy. Now, why the fuck would I be learning how to do that? No, no, no. I mean, I'll take that. The big word. People losing you. You and this damn cook salad. If a girl can't cook, I don't want her. Good. I'm okay with that. Of you not wanting me, that is fine with me. Of you not wanting me, or or if you don't want to cook anything, if you don't want a girl that cook, that's fine with me as well. And that is up to you. I don't know. You know what they be saying like men can't have like preferences. Yes, men can have preferences. The thing is, men have these preferences and then they'll try to put them on you and then they'll call you names for not being their preference. Like if you don't want a woman to cook, that is okay. Because I want a man that can cook. So, yeah. Yes, and that's fine. You can have your preferences. If you can't cook, I'll show you the door. Show me the door, boo. I put that bonnet. Can make it up for me. I can feed her. See? Thank you. I promise you. I promise you. You wouldn't care if I can cook. You wouldn't. We can go out to eat. As me, I don't care who cook. If you can, we go out to eat. Men always say that. I have 4 boys. I taught them how to cook, but I don't want them to depend on a woman to make their meals. That's good. You'll be well fed around me. Yeah. I feel like men always say that, but then soon they be like, "Damn, girl, you can't cook now." Like, I can cook, so I can cook a little something. I can air fry a little something, something. I mean, they can cook for you. How do you feel? I feel great, but I've never experienced it. I personally never experienced it. Um, oh, manipulate. I consider it an insult for a man like to even say a man and manipulated me. Cause manipulate who, baby? Manipulate who? But yes, I've never had a man that know how to cook. I remember my ex. He told me he know how to cook. He cooked for me the first time. This shit was fucking disgusting. He was like, my favorite thing to cook is shrimp and grits. I was like, this shit is fucking disgusting. And I remember I went to his family house and they was like, oh, can you cook your shrimp and grits? It'd be good. And I'm like, he cooked that shit and that shit was not that good. It was better, but it still was. I was like, it wouldn't be something. Oh, can you cook this for me? I was like, bro, you cannot cook. And to this day, his ass cannot fucking cook. And I ain't got to do it. Here, I cook all the time for us. And okay, so look, I don't think I ever had a problem with a man cooking for me, but y'all have to understand, like my standards are a little high. Like I want the food to actually taste good. Like yes, a man has cooked for me multiple times. Like I've been in three serious relationships throughout my whole life. Yes, a man has cooked, but did it taste good? It was alright. It wouldn't be like, oh, I'm hungry again the next day. Can you cook? No, it's never been. He'd be like, okay, I can cook this. I cook this, and you just got to deal with it. But it was never giving, oh, I know, I'm looking at recipes. I know how to source the ingredients. I know how to marinate. No, you're never, I've never received that. He probably from up there. Clean for you too. Y'all just be on the internet lying to women. They be saying that this what they be saying when men be pandering to women, just be feeding them lies. A real man gonna cook and clean. Why I don't hear about y'all in real life? Only on like the internet. In real life, I ain't never heard of men. They like, yeah, he be cooking, he be cleaning. No, I don't hear that. Right, somebody right. They be cooking stuff like yeah, like fries in the oven. They definitely lying. I ain't cleaning shit. Right. At least you honest. At least you honest. I'm not cleaning shit either. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not a cleaner. We gonna have to figure something out. I just got in good with my cleaning lady. She said she gonna offer me cleanings for once a month for $100. I said, fuck it, come on, let's do it. Let's do it. I think she like cleaning my apartment because I mostly keep it clean, so it's not a hard clean. And I was just telling somebody that, and she was like, "Yeah, I'll clean your apartment once a month for $100." And I was like, "Fuck it, I'm with it. I'm with it." I love when she clean because she does like a really really good job. Like I clean, I keep it clean, and I think again, like I think that's why she like cleaning my place because it's just like a simple clean for her, and she'll be done in like 2 hours. And I'm like $100, that's $50 an hour. Just think about what you're doing up. Nothing. I need to be going to sleep because I got to pick somebody up from the airport in the morning. Hire a bro. Oh my god! What? Oh my gosh! What? If I hire a week every night, oh my gosh! I cook cinnamon toast crunch and hot pockets. Ew, that's disgusting. It'd be disgusting to see how men eat when nobody cooks for them. Like it's a lot of like processed foods, and I love me some. Like I'm not opposed for it, but I don't really like too much processed food at home because I feel like I eat it in my career. I feel like I eat enough bad food, so at home I try to eat as healthy as possible. Like I just had popcorn. I did a food review earlier. I ate a lot of meat, so I haven't. That was like the that was like all the meat I ate for the day. Like this morning I had a smoothie. Had a smoothie with spinach and berries in it. You know I like to keep it low in sugar, high in fiber. And then and because I knew I was doing the food review, and so I had a lot of meat, which I knew I was gonna have. So then, like for dinner, I just had some fruit, and then I had the popcorn that y'all saw me have 3 hours ago when I started this live. Too many people get into this. If you do, see again, y'all want to ask me why I'm not married, and y'all be showing the answer. Y'all be showing the answer. One, I'm not fucking every night. I'm not giving nobody no head every night, and I'm not cooking. I'm not about to do that. I don't want to be obligated to do that. I just don't. So, and I understand like men be like, okay, what if I do this? What if I do this? What if I do this? Yeah, baby, just go find somebody else. I'm good with that. I'm good with that. Just go find. I understand. Like sometimes I understand what men be talking about when they like, yeah, I'm just leave. I'm just head out. I'm not doing that. I'm talking to somebody. I'm talking to another comment. He was saying if I hire a maid, we got fuck every night. I'm sorry. I'm not doing that. My little kitty not cut out for that. I got you 3 times max per week. It's the no. I'm sorry. I just can't do it. I just can't do it. And if that means I would never have like a husband or something, I'm okay with that. I'm sorry. I'm okay with that because I just can't. I just can't. He said every day. That's not what he said. He said every day. What will you do? Nothing. What do you mean? Pay these bills. Sounds cool. That's not what he said. He said every day. Hi from Portugal. Hi. Where the Scottish people at? Let's not be too literal. Every day is no. You tell a man something. No. That's one thing you can't be. You have to be very literal with men. You have to be very literal. You tell them every day, they're gonna be like, come here with it. Come here with it. Come here with it. See, yeah, I'm not doing that either. I'm not doing that either. 2 to 3, 2 to 3. After I be every time somebody like how many times you do a week, and I'll be watching. They be like every day, and I be like, God damn, your shit don't hurt. It don't hurt. I don't have 7 days in me. I don't have 5 days in me. Like two is great. 3 is doable. I can do 3. The third day you gonna have to be a little quick with it. Where's the Lower Lake Michigan people at? What's Lower Lake Michigan? They ain't putting in no work. That's why they doing it every day. Right. I don't want to have to beg though. Yeah, that's another. You gotta beg me too. I'm sorry. Gotta beg me too. Again, this is why I don't have a man. So yeah, I'm okay with that. I'm understanding of my faults. But I'm like, you know how people have the faults and then they try to like make it other people's fault? No, I'm not making it other people's faults. I understand that it's not what's attractive to men, and I'm okay with that. Oh my gosh. Somebody at the police. Somebody called the police. Had your wife, had your kids from John. Didn't you just go on a date or say you getting ready for one? What that mean? What does that mean? How much we getting on if how much we getting on if we was in Singapore? What's in Singapore? How much we getting on? We getting on what? And what does Singapore have to do with this? Every woman you date you with, every person you date you with. I just wanna on your live. I thought you said you was getting your hair done. I was. This is the hair that was getting done. It wasn't to go on a date though. I just needed it done, but I am going on a date. What does this mean? What does that have to do? Do you every person you ever been out you ate a piece of meat with some potatoes and some mac and cheese? That mean you go with them? We across the planet. It's time to have fun. I'm so confused. I thought real women hated quick. I thought real women hated quickies. I'm old. I don't know what people. I see some crazy stuff today. We might have him in the channel. Chad Ochosino. Now it's nothing. Now it's nothing a week because I'm single. Right. Oops. I almost blocked you, Imperial Stats. You looking for a girlfriend? Yup. Show is. You ever go to Milwaukee and eat? Yes. Check out my Milwaukee video. I didn't eat much though. I just had some cops in I forgot the name of the other place. Check out my Milwaukee video though. I didn't mean it. It was my boobs actually clicked on the button. I want to take you out on a date. Take me out for what? Take me out for what? I like girls that like girls. But they like girls, so that mean they don't like you. I know that's like a popular thing to say for men to say I like girls that like girls, but those girls like girls that don't like men. So how are you inserting yourself in the equation when you're not liked? You still with that boo? Indy is. I say I ain't got no man. I ain't never say I ain't got a little shit, little fan shit, little boo. Racine has so much make food. Shit, not by women. That's by women. But girls that like girls only be liking girls. I know you do. So what you ask for? So what you ask? Y'all know how many times I have to say that per day. So what did you ask for? Like people be like, oh, this, and this. I know somebody. Are you single? And I'd be like, yeah, I'm single. I know somebody smacking them cheeks. It's somebody. What the fuck you ask for then? Is it bad to have a type and one of your type is not for them to be fat? Cause that's my type. I don't like, you're not about to be sloppy. I'm sorry, you're not about to be big with me. You're not. I've seen naked bodies of a big people, and I just like, no, I'm not about to be looking at that for the rest of my life or for a long period of time. Who cares? You ain't smashing. Oh well. But yeah, I'm okay. Like if people have like standards for weight and stuff like that, I'm okay. But then I also don't get too much in it because I'm a little big myself. But I also feel like it's just a upkeep. It's an upkeep and a progress towards a healthier life. Like, are you trying, like, as much as I do food content, again, I tell y'all this all the time, like, as much as I do food content, like, if I'm not doing food content, I'm pretty much eating healthy. Pretty much. I'm going to say, like, at least 75% of the time, if I'm, like, not, like, filming for a video to get paid, I'm eating something healthy. Pretty much. So yeah, it's a progress towards a healthy lifestyle. And also I'm always trying to walk. I have a dog, so I'm always trying to walk and stuff like that. And I know that I'm always going to be that way. Shit. I'll have the time of my life. Change mine. Looking at the forest. Oh, that's nice. If I ever go back to Thailand, I definitely got to go to Chiang Mai because they was telling me like Chiang Mai is like the original city of Thailand. Have you ever seen Chime Time? Not in real life. I love his videos. I think he's a great content creator. The shit be fucking funny. I'm sorry. Like, I didn't like him at first because I thought he was just like negative. But then when I look at his reviews, like now that I like understand it from a very content point of view, I was like, you know what? That man is brilliant. That man is brilliant. How much you make? Not a lot. Racine had the best black King's Kitchen in Racine. But okay, I'm gonna let my cousin know to take me there. That's the north. It's more chill. Chiang Mai and dope. Yeah, I noticed that I see a lot of people who move to Thailand. I mean, obviously Bangkok is the city, but like the next big city that they move to is Chiang Mai. Actually, I feel like I see more people in Chiang Mai than Bangkok sometimes. How your teeth get so white? They're not white. Actually, that's just the camera. See? They're not that white. That's just the light, the white light. Tommy came to Atlanta and shit on all the restaurants. Yeah, that shit was funny. He in New Orleans doing the same. He in New Orleans doing Chiang Mai is the mountains, a whole different world. That shit, Yeah, he's in New Orleans, and I say this all the time. I'm cracking the fuck up because if y'all loved him when he was going to cities that was deemed like bad in food, and he was talking about their food, and so now he's in New Orleans, and you know New Orleans like prides himself on having the best food. Girl, let me stay here. They pride themselves on having like the best type of food, and they're mad at that. But I was like, oh, y'all wasn't mad when he was doing it to other cities. He was honest. Remember? He was the honest food reviewer. He was the anti Keith Lee food reviewer. Now he's in a city who deemed themselves as the best city, as the best food city, and he's talking about their food. Now, oh, now he's rage baiting. Now he's not honest. No, no. Mr. Chinatown was honest when he was in Atlanta. He was honest when he was in where the fuck was he was at? Detroit. He was honest when he was in Detroit. He was honest. Oh, now he's in New Orleans and he doesn't like the food. Now he's a rage baiter. Can't have it both ways. He's honest, remember? He's the honest food reviewer, remember? Clock it. That's why I'm like, you know what? Once that has gained my respect for him. And from the content, I personally do think he's a rage baiter, but I don't give a fuck because you know what? I can see it from a content piece standard. I can see it from a content standard. He had a little ting in Detroit though. Have you ever watched Snack Daddy? Yes. I follow him now. He you know, he reached out to me when he came to Chicago. What the hell is his name? That's not his name, right? His name not Snack Daddy. Let me see. I follow him on Instagram. He's pretty cool. I love his comment section. Is fucking hilarious. He's actually fucking hilarious himself. Damn, what the fuck is his name? Damn, I can't find his name. I know I follow him. Oh yeah, Stefan. Stefan, yeah. I just saw it. Stefan. Damn, they got 2 million followers. I did not realize that. I've ever been on YouTube live since they let you go live. Ah, yeah, let me go. Because I was supposed to go to sleep at 2. Let's go to El Grind Burrito. Okay. The steak and cheese fries. Yeah. Thank you, Imperial Stats, even though